This is awkward, everyone. Hello. Music, stop. We're live on YouTube and Twitch. I left my water bottle in the other room. I've got to go get my bottle of water. Give me 10 seconds. I'm sorry, so this is very awkward. I'm professional. I'll run. I'm back. Look, would it have the same charm, the stream, if it wasn't me running around getting stuff ready? I don't think it would. How are we? Right, chat, how are we? Right. Is the lights on? The lights are on. Do I look presentable? Probably not. I got my bottle. And now I can make my holy to start the stream. You know, I have my routine now. How are we? My prediction is you haven't edited tomorrow's Park to Prem. What would make you think that? I haven't edited it. It's recorded. It's in the can. It's 3 matches. It's just I need to edit it. You know, that minor part of a video thing. Part of me does miss the days of Leon Live and like the early YouTube saves where I didn't do any editing. Also, does this sound nice? I ask this every stream. Tell you what, if you're watching me on the shitter, it might be helping you do your business, I suppose. Ooh. I don't know, I'm making weird noise. I tell you what, if your missus is in like the room across, but she can't see the screen, she's just hearing the noises. Very sorry, gonna be difficult to explain that one. How are we, gang? How are we? Hopefully the chat's working on YouTube today. YouTube chat, are we there? YouTube chat, it's Jack calling. Are we? I think it is working today. So that's good. Are me and Editing Jack the same person? Allegedly. Hello, YouTube chat. I missed you, YouTube chat. I don't know why I wasn't working. Also, chat. I'm still. You know, every time I start the stream, I've been having this flavour. I've still got so much left of this flavour. I'm having the new flavour that I can't have on stream yet in my free time. On the sly. Z Benchmate, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you, mate. Hey, Jack, Hope S. And then I think you've hit NT early. Oh, hope all is well. You did what I do. Since I was like fat finger enter quickly. Appreciate you, Matt. And also, Luggy, how you doing? This pre-stream music is nice. Can I get the playlist? Do I have the play? How do I get a link for it? It's a Spotify playlist. Is that? Do people still use Spotify? I still use Spotify. I don't know if that's controversial or not. I'll stick a link for it in, I was going to say into Twitch chat, but apparently Stream Elements, I'm not signed into my own Twitch chat in, so that's good. I'll open up a tab of my own stream. Oh, that's me in the background. I don't know if you could hear that. There's a link to the Spotify playlist and YouTube chat. You guys don't get the music, but if you want the link, it's there. I assume that link works. Imagine if I just sent you the wrong playlist. Not that I have any like particularly egregious playlists I could accidentally give you. Right. Who survived yesterday's stream anyway? Did you guys survive yet? Did you survive yesterday's stream? Did you? I hope you did. We were unemployed for 6 months, but we did get a job after winning a Champo. That's right. 1/6 of the save game is done. And now we have our new job. We're at Jubilo Iwata in Japan. Now, this is the team sponsored by Yamaha, which I didn't realise they have actually won an Asian Champions League. And like they actually have pretty good success just in general, just not in recent years. The late 80s was their peak. I did some research, chat at my own time. I'm like those people on the Facebook groups. I did my own research. So yeah, like we've got to try and restore a bit of a fallen giant here. They're in the 2nd division of Japan. We are in a relegation scrap. We've actually played a game more than the teams behind us as well. But, and this is the big but, there's loads of money to spend here at this team. There is loads and loads of Wonga because we are Yamaha's former kind of factory team. In fact, if I go to, is it Club Overview? I want it is. You can see it. We've got £15 million in the bank. Like the club is actually making a profit pretty much every season. Just because there's like 8 million in sponsorship, presumably from Yamaha. So that's like a pretty good spot to be in. We need to spend the money. The transfer window, I don't think opens until like the end of January. Yeah, it opens on the 31st of Jan. We've got a massive gap in the schedule. In December and Jan. There's no games in Jan. I knew that the Japanese Football League were like moving their season around. I didn't realise how scuffed it was. Also, chat, look at this form, oh my word. They had a good start to the year. I say they went unbeaten in their first 5, but they drew 4 of them. We're out of the cup. In fact, we're out of both cups, so that's good. Does that mean I've only got the league to worry about? Okay, we've literally just got the league. We can do this. Oh, I guess it might be an Asian Cup year. That could be it, chat. Now, it looks like the fixture schedule was rammed for the first 2 months, but now we're at a point where we don't need as deeper a team. Also, first match that we have is against Omiya Ardija, who are the latest Raisin Ballsport team. Of course, Raisin Ballsport, not to be confused with any other company. They are 1 point ahead of us, so a win in that game would be massive. I guess today, I mean, how many games until that big break? There's only actually 5 games until the massive break. We might get to the transfer window today. There might be some transfer business to be done. Right. Where do I begin? My first match is in 6 days. I suppose we should review the squad. Yeah, if you missed it, literally no prep went into this last stream, did it? We got the job, then we ran. There is only 1 goalie in the first team. Oh, okay. Is the youth team pretty stacked? Has our reserve team got good players? This might be okay. Okay, maybe I'm stretching the definition of okay. Like, this guy's not bad, right? Like, if we got an injury in goal, I'll just promote him. He can stay in the youth team for now. What did I promise the board? I can't remember. Chat, I was very desperate for this job, wasn't I? Where can I see the promises that I gave? I can't remember. I mean, we should be able to work within the wage budget. I can't worry about the cup comps. Actionable. Actionable. No, that's that stuff. Where do I did I promise anything? If I go to career profile, is it on this screen somewhere? Who knows? Chat, the UI is confusing, isn't it? Help me. Hey, Yulia, how are you doing? Missed the last 2 streams. What happened at the end of the New Zealand? Yeah. Yesterday's stream was just an unemployed stream for most of it. We managed to beat Christchurch in the semi-final, who were the other New Zealand-based team. We nearly bottled it. Milo distracted me and I messed up a team talk and we were losing 1-0 until the last 20 minutes. And then we managed yesterday to beat the Solomon Islands champions to secure a title. And then we spent a long time unemployed yesterday. It's under squad. Wait, my promises to the board are under squad promises. I don't think that's chat. I want the promises I made to the board, not the promises I made to the players. It's got to be on one of these, right? I can't. Did I make any promises? I don't remember. Also, does anyone ever do these inductions? I don't. They're woke. Okay, the supporters want us to be Espals, Kashima Antlers, and maintain our status in J2. It's under board, under club. Is it? I feel like this is what I was looking at before. I'll be honest, chat. There's certain bits of the UI where I feel like I'm in a bloody maze. I don't think I promised anything. But, oh, yeah, that's right. Did I promise a top half finish? It just says avoid relegation. You know what? Maybe I did promise bigger. The game says it's avoid relegation. I'm very glad for that. Right. Little review of the first team. Also, does the under-18s have some players? We might have some okay ballers here. Like, we might have a pretty good little academy that we can call upon. A couple of deep line playmakers in the making. You were desperate. You could have promised anything. That is also true. Also, I've got my holy chat. Did I give it a shake? I don't think I did. Let's make sure we get it diluted. Oh. Shout out to Holy. It's all in the wrist chat. Okay, let's move on from that. So our key man is Sho Okumura. Came through the academy, left attacking mid. We've then got Kofi, who's a centre-back, who's rapid and has 19 jumping reach, but 2 heading. Chat, is that a good fit? Like, would you rather have 19 heading and 2 jumping reach, or 19 jumping reach and 2 heading? I mean, it's his ability to head the ball. If only it was his accuracy. You know what? He's going to jump, isn't he? He's going to jump. We just don't know where the ball will go when he jumps. Vegeta, he's actually a little baller. 13 passing, 15 vision. Oh. Don't mind that. Ogishiwa, he's all right as well. You know what? There's some competent footballers here. We've got a centre-back, a defensive mid, a left attacking mid, and a striker. Sato is a left wing-back. Chat, I'm trying to plot out a formation in my head here. There's a distinct lack of good centre-backs. I think we're going to have to play Fukushima at centre-back. What are the centre-back options here? Oh, gosh. I mean, Sagata's not bad, but he's injured for a long old time. What do we think, chat? I don't think we have the centre-backs. We've got loads of a wide attacking mids. Why is this guy out on loan? Oh, is he in on loan? It's mental that this UI is so unclear, chat. They even somebody plays the game returned. I can't tell if this guy... I think he's out on loan. Why are you on loan? You're literally one of our best players. Why did we loan him to Thailand? What were we doing? I mean, I want him back. Kamiya, I want you home. I'm very good, Smogfather. We are in J2, chat. We're in the 2nd division of Japan. You know what? Clean slate. Clean slate. This formation literally doesn't matter, does it? Literally doesn't matter, because I'm going to butcher it anyway. Right. Can our young left attacking mid even play at left mid? I'm not even sure he can. Okamura. Okay, he can drop deeper if he needs to. I kind of hope he won't have to. Hey, Mushroom Man, thank you for the watch streak. And also, Mongom, dude, thank you for joining us on stream. Love your vibes. I'm on Discord so I can join your next stream. Chat, why did I get a bot in the chat? I went to be nice to the person as well. They came in, I saw, love your vibes. I thought, that's a nice comment. It's a fucking bot. I mean, it might not be a bot. It might just be somebody who wants me to join me on stream or Discord. But I don't think we will. Okay. Ogashiwa is quality. He has to start up top. Do we not have any other strikers? Kubota's probably our best centre attacking mid. There's a lot of gaps in the team here, I think. There's going to be a lot of gaps. We're going to have to fill some stuff, right? Vegeta, I think you're going to have to play a defensive mid. There's a playmaker. I mean, Sato could play left back or right back. He might have to play right back for me. Our team is a mess here, isn't it? This is one of those teams that the AI has built and not built sensibly at all. We've got a lot of very young players. I tell you what, Koji Kato is... I love these mentals. He's not big, but he's smart. He can't really win a tackle. Although, to be fair, on a centre mid, I'd actually rather have positioning and marking over tackling. Get him in. Also, I have noticed, chat, a fair few of the regions do have, like, the same faces. There is a means by which I found out we might be able to fix that. So we might have to give that a go with this save game. Kemotsu is another left winger. Why are all my best players just academy players? I mean, we've got a load of money, so we will be able to improve the team. The issue I think we're going to have is that we've got to survive the next 6 game weeks first. I do have a right attacking mid. is what I'm real. There is no right attacking mid at the club. I mean, Komatsu is so good, I think he has to play. But then does Kubota start as well? Do we? I might have to play something kind of scuffed here. I've got an idea. The idea has been formulated, chat. I'm thinking we play something like this. Play Okumura, maybe at like wide forward. Komatsu and Kuboka. Who is better out of these two? Let's have a look. Two players, chat. Who are you picking? Komatsu's the better player, but he's... I was going to say he's not as creative, but it's actually literally the same. I think maybe I play Komatsu in the wider area because of his crossing, but then he's got... Oh, the finishing's kind of bad on both of them. I think we play Komatsu wide, and we play him as a channel midfielder. And then Kubotka plays as an advanced playmaker. It's going to be very scuffed, I think, till we can sign our own players. I think that's where we're at. I think our facilities are pretty good here. Yeah, we've got great training and great youth facilities. Admittedly, our actual youth setup isn't amazing. I guess this team just had all its players pulled apart when it got relegated. Do I have a full starting 11 there? I've not picked a goalie or a left back. I need to fix the shape here as well, which is going to be a whole fun thing we will deal with in just a moment. Okumura can play... no, okay. He can't play centre attack in mid. Oh, I hate how scuffed this looks already. But I feel like sometimes it's necessary. We've had a little look at the youth team. I don't think there's anyone immediately useful. Right, Masuda is our only goalie. 5 aerial reach. Oh, my days. I mean, he's young. He's got potential. Probably shouldn't be starting for us. And the thing is, even if he's got potential with that aerial reach, I don't know if he'll ever really be good enough. Kurokawa. I mean, a bit of experience at left back probably isn't awful. I actually quite like the fact he's got a reasonably well-rounded profile, actually. I feel like with the hand we've been dealt, that is the best I can deal it. Is Mori better? Oh, Mori's very good. I hate how bad Mori is in the air, though. But Mori is 18. So probably has to get given the game. I definitely feel like we need to just focus on actually employing some adults to supervise these children. Because the adults we've got are not very good. Now the question becomes... Do I start signing players immediately? I think we'll play something like this. I mean, this looks more scuffed, I think, than it actually is. I wish Mori was better in the air. Because then I would have him tuck inside and have Okumura play tracking wide midfielder. I might still do that. It might be that Okumura plays tracking winger. And we leave these two centre mids up. And then it becomes like a back five. When we're defending deep. I don't love it. I don't love it. We've had a look at the reserves and youth team chat. I'll be honest, the issue we've got is that all the best youth players appear to have already been promoted to the senior team to just fill out the numbers. I don't actually feel like our team is... I was going to say, I don't feel like our team's that good. Our team is fine. I mean, it's not fine. They're second bottom in the second tier of Japan, but pre-season they were predicted to be up in 7th. No one in the media dream 11. Now, what are the rules around registration in J2? Let's have a look at this. We know there's a match day limit, so match squad must have no more than 4 foreign players. I'm looking to sign Kodjo Evora. I'm actually wondering if that might be a bad idea, considering that limitation. Sentimentals might have to go out the window. The restricted transfer window is closed, so we can't register any free players. And there is no transfer window open right now. Even if I signed anyone, they can't be registered now anyway. So it looks like we have got to get... Well, we've got to survive 6 games, get to the Asian Cup break, and then we can start to rebuild the team. I'm going to go and just lock in, avoid relegation. I think I promised more in the interview, but that's, you know what? Let's just not question it. Fukushima, you can stay as captain, actually. You got decent leadership. Sato as well. I think they're both in the starting 11. Yeah, they are. So it's something. Chat, this team is so messy already. Sato in possession, advanced wing back. You've got to provide all the width. He's not very good defensively. Someone has raised the great question, how good is Kodjo Evora compared to your current players? So Ogashiwa is our current striker. If I compare Kodjo Evora with him... Oh, chat, I've lost him in the list. Here he is. Yeah. I'm not sure that's going to work. We've tried to bring George Whale with us, and he's told us he likes New Zealand too much. We managed to win the New Zealand top division and the Oceanic Champions League, for people wondering. Look at our CV. Our CV's looking very fleshed out now, isn't it? I think this might be the longest term project so far, because I genuinely think in 3 seasons we can get this team competing at the top of J1. We did also look at the Giga Chad as well, chat. We did look at all the players. Now, I think what might be a good idea is I need experience. I don't want to be siding these younger players. I don't think. And I've got £9 million to spend. The team sold all its best players, then didn't really replace them over the last few years. I think we look at the Media Dream 11 for J3 and see if there's any players here that just immediately we should be signing. Like, we know that Albrecht Nagata got relegated and they were predicted to do quite well. I feel like Velgalta Sandai are another pretty good team in Japanese football. I'm surprised they're down in J3 too. In fact, there's a few teams here that I think have had back-to-back relegations. I mean, £9 million should be more than enough. Can I not... Oh, okay. I can scout these players by right-clicking on them on the right. I'm not going to bother scouting the foreign players because of the foreign player limit. I think we will try and get our foreign players from outside of Japan. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a survival mission until we can sign players. Hollyhock as well. Hollyhock are a decent little team too. A few of these teams have had back-to-back relegations in this universe. As much as I'd love to sign Kota Tawaratsu Mida, I almost certainly cannot sign him. We're a second division team. Nassini, mate, thank you very much for the Prime 6 months. You're the best. Oh, stop it, you. No, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. Swap the left back and right back around. So I know Sato is natural at left wing back, but the thing is, he's actually right-footed. So I'd rather play him on the right side. And equally, Mori here has a reasonable left foot anyway. And I don't have a right attacking-sided player. So Sato is my best attacking right wing-back option. And on top of that, Okamura is my best left-sided player who's very attacking-minded. So a more defensive player behind him, I think, makes the most sense. I think I might try Fujita at box-to-box playmaker. I know it says he's not very good at the role. I think we just ignore that. I mean, I don't really understand how you can be 2.5 star at box-to-box midfielder, but then box-to-box playmaker he's 1 star at. I mean, I know why it does it. It's to do with there's certain roles in the game that the game basically thinks a player needs to have a minimum current ability value to be able to do. And it's the super complete roles like box-to-box playmaker. And so it'll be that Vegeta like falls just below whatever that threshold is. And so presumably with a tiny little bit of development for the 19-year-old, suddenly he will just get a good star rating in this role. Because Football Manager going to good Football Manager. Also, I don't want to jinx it. Did anyone notice the stream didn't go down yesterday? I've jinxed it. Why did I say it? Why did I say it? What is the biggest cause for concern right now? Everywhere. Maybe a goal scorer. Because if I'm playing with two centre attacking mid, Ogashiwa could play at centre attacking mid as like a channel midfielder. Or even as a shadow striker if I go down that route. I've not worried about the bench yet, chat, because I know that I'll be able to fill out a bench. Kind of getting a good idea of our starting 11 feels like a good idea. I'll tell you what, I'd love to have Kamiya back from his loan. Why did we loan this guy out? He can be recalled, so I might recall him when the transfer window opens because he's bloody good. I know we're just in the job. Is it a bad idea to just go, let's go look at the Japanese national youth team? It might not be a good idea. I'm going to do it anyway. You can't stop me. I mean, I wonder if any of these players who are in the national youth team but aren't yet playing would actually, like, join. I assume a lot of them are. Like someone like AG Kubo here, right, is playing for FC Tokyo in J1. They're not actually giving him that many minutes, and I can give him a lot of money. Nah, he doesn't want to join me. Okay, I think we're going to have to look for the best of the best of our own division. There's a couple of players from Consadole Sapporo that we should look at, like Tanimoto here. I mean, we have a right wing back. He looks pretty good from what I can see. He looks pretty good. There's also Matsuoka here, who has elite balance and bravery. I don't know why Football Manager's pre-generated regen face setup means that certain ethnicities have loads of duplicate faces. We will definitely refine that over time by updating faces as we go. If you sat thinking, Jack, there's like 4 faces for all the players. Yeah, I'm noticing that too. Blame Football Manager. Do these guys actually want to join me? They do. Okay, that's good. So Consadole Sapporo might be a team worth looking at. They're 5th in J2 right now. They've got this guy who's 19 playing for them on the regular. He's only got 5 goals. He might want to play for me. Release clauses might need to be a factor. I mean, he looks good. I wonder if we go out and try and recruit the best striker currently in our own division. Is it possible to mod custom face for new gens? I believe so. It was broken for a while, but I believe it is now doable. But it's not something I can do very quickly whilst I'm streaming. They've got a guy called Super Choc. He looks well happy. Is Thailand considered foreign? There's that foreign player rule limit, isn't there? 4 foreign players in the squad, but there was a list of nations that are non-foreign. Okay, so Thailand's non-foreign. Vietnam, Myanmar, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia. I mean, there's not many nations there that I'd be tempted to get players from, but actually Thailand's pretty good. We should definitely have a close eye on the Thai clubs. I could probably look at the main Thai national team. We probably can't get players from the top Thai clubs. Like, I assume this guy who plays for Buriram United, who are one of the bigger teams, won't want to join us? No. I did think that might be the case. Who's my favourite football player? Oh, Dylan Turnbull. Has to be Dylan Turnbull for me. In fact, you can see it. Look how many of the Thai players are actually playing in J1 already. So this is definitely something we should look to explore. Jude Soonsup. Imagine, bring him home. He wants 14 to 18,000 pounds a week. That would make him one of the highest earners. But it is due. I forgot he's declared for Thailand. That's happened in real life, right? I'm pretty sure that's happened in real life. That he's declared for Thailand. He would be a fun pickup. He's been tearing it up in League One. We'll use the term tearing it up extremely loosely. Who's your all-time favourite player and why is it JJ Okocha? Oh, it's not. I love JJ, but he's not cracking the top 10 for me. Chat, I can't sign Kodjo Avora. I'm very sorry to the Kodjo Avora fans. The foreign player rules, they need to be taken seriously. I think Soonsup Bell declared for Thailand because he knew he'd be in more of your videos if he did. Chat, he was playing the long game. You got to respect that from him, haven't you, really? Cliff Garcia. I mean, my current old-school RuneScape character is called Cliff Garcia. Named after the GOAT. I don't need all these inductions. I feel like these inductions are very... I don't know, overbearing? Set piece, in-swinger, near post, balanced, hybrid, one man on the near post, set up for the counter-attack, done. I'm sad that I've not figured out a cheesy set piece routine, but it probably does make the game better. Right. Do I want to do the press conference? Oh, you know what? It's the first one. We'll do it. Ryota Yoshida, our press officer. Okay. Welcome, first of all. Work. How do you feel sat here? Oh, it's overwhelming emotion. Excitement. Can't wait to get started. Arena lead. Do you feel like the expectations asked of you this season are fair? I'm happy with the direction. Over your career, you've become well known for your distinctive brand of football. What is that brand of football? I want to know what that is. I just realised, chat, we're not playing the game realistically here, are we? One sec. I need to... Can I get out the press conference? If I hit leave... One sec. I've got to do it realistically. Oh, gosh, which one is it? Which one is Japanese? I think that one's Korean. I don't know which of these it is. I think it's... That's the... One of these is Chinese and one of these is a 50-50. I think it's this one, because I think that's a tree, right? I think. You know what? We'll guess. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, what am I doing? Right. Okay, we're playing realistic now. The third option is English for future reference. Thank you for thinking ahead. We'll go with that one. Auckland, something about Auckland City. It's green, so it's probably good, right? We'll go with this green. Help. Green. Just click the green options. The green options can't be wrong. That'll be all. Good job, everyone. Okay, chat, I am going back. Which one was preferences? This one. That's currencies. At least the languages are in there, like the correct language. That does make it easier, doesn't it? I hope I said some good stuff. Did I give a good press conference? What did I say? There's a way you can see what you answered, right? I can't remember where it is. At least there was in the old games. I never do press conferences to check, but there used to be a way you could look for your history of interactions. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the kind of thing that didn't make the cut this year. Switch to yen. See, the thing is, chat, I don't actually hate the idea of using localized currencies. But the issue is that it's on an entire game basis. So whenever I would play Park to Prem, I'd have to keep swapping the currency back and forth between the two save games. That's a bit annoying. Right. I think we can avoid being in a relegation battle. Brilliant. Nothing else to talk about. All the lads have got a bit of morale. Also, I realise I selected clean slate, so there's no team instructions. We're playing with 2 centre attacking mids. So we probably should have a lower defensive line, but actually try and prevent goalie distribution. Or short goalie distribution. Pressing trap. We'll press outside. I want my 2 centre attacking mids pushing wide. How's the new team? We're still figuring it out. Did any teams change names? Fantastic reference, Bricktel. We are still Jubilo Iwata, I believe. Right, chat, here's the plan. We go direct. We counter-attack. Goalie distribution to the playmaker. And we're gonna try and force the play through the middle and play quite narrow. There's 2 players who are going to provide the width for us, and it's going to be Okamura, who will tell to stay wider. But then I do want to attempt to cut inside with the ball. And also, yeah, you know what? You can hold up the ball on that side because there'll be the underlap happening. And then Sato as well here on this side. We are going to tell to play wider. So that even though we're playing narrow, those 2 guys are going to give us the width. Oh, Dylan, don't you worry about being late to the stream, mate. It's okay. I'm not usually up this early streaming, am I, chap? Let's be honest. I'm not usually here at this hour. So it's understandable. There's a guy called Derek. I just want to sign him because his name is Derek. Which is almost certainly not a good reason to want to sign a player. I mean, who do my scouts recommend the most? Thing is, we've got so much money, I have got to just be a bit picky about who I pick up from outside of Japan. This guy's a goalie for one of the university teams, but the scouts rate him quite highly. They've given him an A, but he might not have the required ability or potential. Can anyone understand? Is the grading system different in Japan? Jack, for nostalgia's sake, play the F1 flute. I've not got it on the soundboard. Have I edited Park to Prem yet? Does the day end in a Y? Yeah, actually, that doesn't really work because it does end in the day does end in a Y. I haven't edited it yet. Shall we just go through all the university teams? Oh, the quick flicks don't work for the university teams. It's a disaster. What if I look at the Prime Minister? Oh, can I look at any of these competitions? Do these have links? No, I was going to click on the University Challenge, then look at past winners, but that doesn't work either. Mr. Streamer, would I like new kits? Of course I would, mate. Of course I would, Whitey. That'd be delightful. I mean, Patrick, do you want to come on trial? I suppose we can trial a load of free agents, can't we? Have we got any foreign player slots being used right now? No. What's the equivalent of, like, Japanese Brexit? Because there's no foreigners in our team right now. Oh, those English people. Get them out. There's not actually that many players being recommended, is there? I'm already scouting the J2, the J3 team of the year, aren't I? Who's in the J2 team of the year? Are there any children or like young players? Should definitely use the word young players rather than children. Are there any children? There. The goalie in the Media Dream 11 is asking to leave. How desperate is he? Not desperate enough. Kyoto Sanga were relegated last year to J2. Signing their players probably not an option. Paulo Enrique. I don't really need another left attacking mid. All these other players play for teams that are relegated, with the exception of Pepe. I'm not convinced. Right, Patrick Preciado has agreed to go on trial. This can only be a good thing. I feel like really, part of me's like, I just want to play a game and see how we're looking. Also, I've not got the cavalry job. That's okay. Part of me wonders if I should focus on sorting out the recruitment team and stuff and just making sure that, you know, we're actually set up. Although actually, a lot of it is already filled in staff-wise. We'll get a new physio in. I feel like maybe the focus should just be, let's get some matches under our belt and see how bad is it. How much do we actually need to spend to fix things? I'm hoping, like, I feel like logically we should be able to compete with the current squad. Is there just no physios in the world? Does the physio filter not work, or does no one want to join me? Oh, it just doesn't update in the background. Chat, is that broken in the latest update, that not updating in the background? That usually always updates in the background. Very good physiotherapy. Very good. I hate the text descriptors. I don't know about anyone else. I really, really don't like the text descriptors. I don't know if these guys are going to want to join me as a physio because they're both sports scientists, but we can try. I mean, what's the difference between a physio and a sports scientist, really? No offence to the physios and sports scientists who are watching the stream who are now screaming the differences. Have Ottawa found a manager yet? Probably not. I think it's just bugged. Have Ottawa found a manager yet? Chat, they're still looking for a manager. I think they might always be looking for a manager. Bloody hell, there's press conferences for everything these days. Right, delegate those ones. We just need to start getting a couple of results because we are in the relegation zone. This is going to be a relegation scrap potentially. Nagami on the space appointment. What's he said? I don't really know what to expect. It's part of the charm of football. You're damn right, Yuki Nagami. 37 years old manager. Great haircut as well. Look at that. Chat, do you reckon I could pull off that look? Let me try. You know what, my fringe is cut to go one way. It's not going to work. Right. Coach assignments need attention. That's the attention I'm giving it. We'll sort this out at the end of the season. Okay. I need to pick a bench. I will include Okawara on the bench so that there is at least a goalie on the bench. How many players do I have on the bench? 9. I do have 9 players, so that's good. You abandoned a new look after 0.2 seconds. Must be a new record. Look, chat. I'd left my comfort zone and now I've gone back into it. Tanioka, why can he not play right back? No centre back, no right wing back. Right back, absolutely clueless. 1 crossing and 1 dribbling. Christ on a bendy bus. Why is Hattori transfer listed as well? Get you off the loan list. Absolutely not. Is Hattori better than Mori? No. Who's the highest earner? Great question. It's Koji Kato on £7,500. I will say, with credit to the previous manager, at least the best players are the big earners. I think Koji Kato is the boy. Or one of the boys. He's a very, very good defensive midfielder. Came through the club's academy as well. I'm hoping we'll get some good intakes. Right. Now, I could do what I could really think hard about who's going on the bench where, or I could just pick them based on stars. Let's pick based off stars and vibes. To be fair, there's not actually a load of options. Also, I just remembered, I don't play with a right back, do I? So actually, that right wing back guy could actually be useful. There's not a lot of depth at centre mid. Chat, I have no centre mid depth. I have no more centre mids. What do you mean? I have no more centre mids. Does the reserves have a centre mid? Masashi Haida. Oh my gosh, he's awful. Okay, centre mid, definitely an area to try and resolve. Is what we're learning. That's a good idea, chat. We should ask about the coaching badges. I will probably wait. No, I guess we can do it now, can't we, in a sec? I'll just sort out this last little spot. Who should we have as our last player? I'm just going to pick it based off the star rating. We've got a lot of attacking midfielders on the bench and a lot of attacking mids. There's lots of depth there. The thing is, our actual two starting mids, right? Fujita and Koji Kato are quality. Like, these two are quite complementary for each other. There's just no depth behind them. They're both 19. I love it. Right, we'll save that as a very, very tentative best 11. I feel like whenever you go to, like, a new team, especially a team like this where clearly like, all the senior players just walked out on the team when they were struggling, there's always a bit of like a square peg into round hole approach. Patrick here can play right mid. He could be very useful because we don't have a right mid. I'm going to say it now. Fujita, Kato and Okamura, all absolute ballers. Now, Okamura is a great left mid. Kato is his twin brother. We will update the faces so they don't all look the same. Like, Koji Kato's quality. I probably should go for and sort out all the players' training properly, but I'm too excited to play a match. Hey, Connor, welcome to stream. I'm doing very good, thank you, mate. Very, very good. When did this team last win a game? Oh, my word. They last won a league game at the start of September, but that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've not won in 10 league games. And this is a relegation 6-pointer immediately. No pressure. Enzu, dude, how are you doing, mate? Thank you for the tier 1. Hope you're well, mate. How are you finding FM26, Enzo? Right. We're taking on the Red Bull team. How bad can it be? Chat, what is this system? I've cooked. I have cooked. Sato, I mean, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense, he says. I don't love it. Okamura could start deeper as a tracking wide midfielder. Probably limits his ability to get caught out. I almost feel like... Is it Kaboka the slower one? And Komotsu is the quicker guy. Could I play him as a tracking, attacking midfielder? That's actually not a terrible role for him. I mean, it's not great, but he's aggressive. He can anticipate. He's got the decision making. If I do that, it forces the rotation I want. If I do this, I'm pretty sure he'll drop in between the two centre mids. Actually, no. It does work. It does work how I want. Right, that's how we're doing it, chat. It's basically going to become a 4-4-2. You hate it, mate. I still don't know how I feel about this game, chat. I think I have that different perspective where, like, it's my job, right? So, like, you kind of have to enjoy your job. I do think I enjoy this game. And I think because I played so much FM24, it's like a breath of fresh air. I like the tactics, to be honest. The tactics are the funnest thing. The fact you can completely cook something up like this is just nice. But I don't know how I feel about this game. I think the tactics are the best bit. Right, Vegeta is getting the ball on all the distribution, chat. Kato is our baller in the back. Oh, it's Vegeta. I mean, Vegeta, I should probably train you immediately at deep line playmaker because you don't know this position yet. You're going to learn it, son. It's going to be fine. You do need to learn to run, though. Yarrow, dude, how you doing? Thank you for the tier 1. 8 months just says, yay. I'm all about that. I hope that we win. So here's my plan, chat, tactically. It is a asymmetric 4-2-3-1 when we have the ball. Like, I feel like it looks more mental than it is. I mean, it does look kind of mental, doesn't it? It's an asymmetric 4-2-3-1. And then when we don't have the ball, it's going to be a 4-4-2. The fact that this becomes a 4-4-2 but looks so mental is like one of my favourite bits about this game. So Komotsu's going to drop in. Okumura. Okumura's actually going to drop a little bit deeper, I think. So it might be a bit more of a back five. Like initially, it's going to be a 4-4. I'm going to say 4-4-2, but actually maybe a 4-4-1-1 is a better way of thinking about it. I might try Okumura just as a wide midfielder. I don't really want Mori tucking in because of his free jumping reach. Also, chat, we've done so much already on this stream. I'm definitely saving it. Imagine the game crashed after an hour of setting everything up. It's grown on me after watching streamers play it, but I find it very meh during the transfer windows. Deadline day just passes. Honestly, deadline day, like, if you know that deadline day is happening, like, there are still the agent offers and all the stuff that kind of made deadline day. It sounds stupid, a bit like the shouts. They just need to make it yellow on deadline day. You know, like when you're in a Champions League game, like all the UI changes to the Champions League theming or whatever. Do that on deadline day. Just make it go yellow. I think a wide midfielder is a better bet, chat. It's a bit of more of a 4-4-2. I don't want Mori dropping in into like a centre-back free because of how bad he is in the air. I mean, Kofi has 19 jumping reach. Ignore the 2 heading. Would it make sense to have a wide covering DM, then a tracking attacking midfielder to fill the space left in the middle? I don't like it just because the attacking midfielder is not good enough defensively to be the man in the centre. But you could do it. The issue would be is if the defensive mid you set to go wider moves wider before the tracking and attacking mid drops in, you have a massive pocket for any kind of centre attacking mid that they have. I find like positional rotations, like with defensive midfielders, is very high risk in this engine. I mean, it doesn't look that mental when you look at it like that, does it? We don't have a right attacking mid. We don't really have a right back. Oh, I agree, Enzo. Like, the game should be in a way better spot than it is. It should be. Also, we applied for this job at Omiya and they turned me down. I got turned down for their job, so I'd love it if we beat them. Also, I've just remembered all the Japanese leagues are licensed, aren't they? Oh, we get all the beautiful kits. Oh, we're so back. Also, immediately shouting courage. Who is that tall guy? There was one tall, massive guy for it. Was it? No, it's not our player. Was it their guy who was massive? I saw there was a tall bloke, but it didn't quite register. Right, Kato. Kato, the DM. Chat, he's the defensive midfielder. He is, chat. It's Kofi. Kofi, how big is Kofi? 203 centimetres. Fucking hell, no wonder he's got 90. No, he's got 2 head in, though. It's a disaster. He's bloody massive. Everyone else looks like a child. Also, we're winning. Come on. I'll tell you what, I would not have had Kato as the man getting our first goal. Chat, 6 foot is 183 centimetres. He's 203. How big is that? 6'7". Oh, my word. I hope he's 6'7" in real life. Sorry. I didn't do it. Oh, no. Right, you can all stop watching. Mori clears it. Right, let's make something happen. Ref, surely, professional foul. Right, Kubota. Shoots. We could have had another. 2 streams in a row where we've got it in, chat. And now we've got, chat, look what his rating is. He's 6'7" and he's on a 6.7. It's a recurring theme. Stop, Jack. Stop. It's a shame he's got 2 heading. Why did he intercept that jump? Is that a red? The ref's blown very vicariously there. Go on, red. Go on. No, don't just talk to him. Jacko, dude, thank you very much for the 21 months. Thank you, Jack, for the entertainment and a little bit of a daily escape from reality in a period that's been quite shitty. Life will only get better from now on. That is the attitude, Jacko. I hope whatever it is you've been having to deal with, mate, you're through the worst of it. Glad that the streams and the videos can provide a little bit of a respite as well. Any opinion realistic about the game? Is it worth it? Not sure if I should buy it. I'm going to tell you what I tell everyone, Fed Diaz, which is there is a demo for this game on Epic Games and Steam. You can download it for free and play 6 months of a save game and see if it's for you. I think your enjoyment of FM26 hinges on how do you play the game and also how quick are you to adapt. And I think if you really like the tactics, I mean, there's loads of options with this game. But if you're someone who maybe doesn't like to deal with jank and can't look over bugs and they kind of just ruin the experience, still not like flawless in that regard. Okay, we're a goal up against Omiya. Come on. Our goalie's on a 6.2 now. He's on a 7.1 now. Was a 7.2. I mean, we are actually playing well here. As the away team, yeah, we're not having a lot of the ball, but we are set up to like have plenty of players back. It's all part of the game plan. I don't really know how similar this style of play is to what we were playing in New Zealand. I guess we were playing we weren't playing a 4-2-4 there, weren't we? And this isn't a million miles away, really. Right, Mori, down the line. Right. Okamura, right, is meant to be the baller. He is the best player. He's the highest earner, or one of the highest earners. I want to see something. Oh, my word, it's liquid. Chat, we've unlocked a team of ballers. How about that between the striker and the 2 centre attacking mids? Komotsu and Kubota. I can't remember which is the quick one. I'm pretty sure Komotsu is the quicker one, based on that there. That was sick. I've not really played a system with a striker and 2 centre attacking mids in this engine. Especially since the update. So I'm keen to see how this works. Are we cooking? I mean, admittedly, the team we're playing against, right, have 1 more point than us. So they are also pretty bad. But we're away from home. We've not won in 10 going into this. The new manager bounce is real. Great save, Masuda. Always rated his method for getting shiny Pokemon. That's a far too nerdy niche reference, I think. Although in tomorrow's Parts of Prem chat, I referenced Bamzuki. Can anyone remember Bamzuki? If you can't, don't worry, it is a very niche kind of British television show thing. I don't think it really made it international, Bamzuki. Great show, though, in the day. Right, I've not made any subs here. I don't really know my squad well enough to make subs. Right, you know what? Matsuki, you're going on up top, mate. You're 32. There's actually Hurricane. I'll chat. Hurricane. There's definitely a nickname there about, like, you know, Hurricane. What's that song that's, like, very heavy on the guitar and about hurricanes? Do you know the one I'm on about? I think it's called, like, Rock You Like a Hurricane. That can be his walkout song. Right, Hader, by the way, the man we've promoted from the youth team because I don't have enough defensive midfielders. He's coming on. I believe in him. The Hurricane is on the pitch. He can't run, but he's tall. Jake Humphries did present Bamzuki, true. Some would say that was his career peak. My daughter loves Rosie and Jim, which feels like an achievement to me. Respect. Shout out to Rosie and Jim. I've got the theme tune in my head now. I won't sing it. I'll spare us all. That's a great tackle. He dived, ref. You should be bucking them for that. Oh, chat, Masuda. Like, okay, I doubted this keeper with 5 jumping reach and 5 aerial reach. He's got cat-like reflexes. What about that for a save? The ball's been whipped in. Hattori heads it away. I'm getting so excited, chat. I need to go for a pee after this. It's because I drank the whole Oli so quick. It's the excitement and it's the nerves of a new job, you know. The manager's vanished down the dugout at full time very quickly. I still have no idea how they filmed the creatures on Bamzuki. I'm pretty sure the kids were just screaming at an empty table and told what was happening. Win that, Masuda, you beautiful man. I can't believe how well he's playing in goal. Oh, art attack. I had an art attack buck. Up the PVA glue. The amount of things I made that were paper mache from Art Attack is far too many. I feel like Art Attack was actually pretty international. I'm pretty sure Art Attack is one of the few, like, very quintessentially British TV shows that is fairly international. Our goalie's been unreal in this game because they've actually got better in this second half. Although this highlight's gone on forever. The game definitely sometimes just shows you pointless highlights, right, chat? Like, I'm on key highlights now. Why did I get shown all that? Okay, massive win. It got a bit close towards the end, but our goalie, I mean, massive performance by Masuda. Kato with his goal got man of the match, but the goalie for me, Masuda. Is he going to dispel the myth that goalies need jumping reach? Are we out the relegation zone? Oh, chat, we're massive. We're massive. Halfway point in the season and we're safe. That's all me. Definitely not the players. We're going to have to go mad recruiting players, I think. Right, chat, I am going to go for a whiz really quickly. Shall I play some music for the Twitch viewers? I can't play it on YouTube, sorry. We don't have the budget to license music. I'm going to get a song on, chat. I'm going to be gone for 2 minutes. When we're back, we're back. Maybe I'll go find the dog as well. I'll pay back with dog. What song shall I play as a Twitch exclusive? Ooh, I'm being very picky. Oh, this will do. 2 minutes, I can do it. I found a dog. Oh. I found the dog left. Milo? Milo, where are you? I found the dog and he left me very quickly. Milo? Puppy? Hello, come here. Come here. Where are you? Hi. Ooh. I found a dog. Oh, so we're showing the knees on stream today, Milo. How are you, bud? Are you good? Puppies. Ah, I got you. I got you. Hey. I found a dog, everyone. Here he is. He's a big fan, aren't you, of Song 2? That's your favourite. How are you doing today, mate? You good? Do you want to sit on my lap? Do you want to sit? Good boy. Good boy. How are you doing? Do you want to tell the chat about your day? What did you do today? You had a play in the park. Oh. You want to be up there? Fair enough. Gio gets a gem, mate. You're going mental with the gifted channel memberships. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. 10. Sorry, you've done 10. I didn't realise there was some while I was gone. Milo, you want to go down, don't you? Look at him. You're very cute. You know that. You are very cute. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'll put you down. Now you can go down now. Thank you for the kisses. Off you go. See you later, dog. There you go, chat. That is the dog segment of the stream done. Take that off the bingo card. He's very happy now we've moved to Japan. He's a big fan of sushi, so he's happy. Right, we have a new physio. That's good. The first new signing. Hattori. He's got a wage increase. That's annoying. Right. Chat, how far away from the playoffs are we? We're only actually 12 points off. This league is very compressed, isn't it? I say only. We'd need title-winning form to do it. What's my favourite football shirt of all time? The Towel or Town shirt sponsored by Work the Space. Because it's a shirt that I sponsored and has my logo on it. Or my old logo on it. I'll be honest, chat, the new logo would look a lot better on a shirt than the old logo did. But that's got to be my favourite. Dogs are better than humans. Molo shows it is. Facts. He is actually a very chill dog. There's all these foreign players, right, who might be absolutely quality, but I'm limited on how many of them I can actually play in a match squad. So should we just trial them all and see who's actually good? If I go scouting range world, and then like age at most 23, like there's got to be some ballers, right? There's got to be. Can't even remember the old logo. It's a bit. I'm not going to say it's bad. It could be better. What's the rules of this league? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really know them. Also, isn't Donnell McNeely quite good? I feel like he used to be good. Did he play for West Brom? No. What? I think he must have played for West Brom in one of my save games. I feel like McNeely's not bad. Give him a trial. If in doubt, offer them a trial for 4 weeks. The window doesn't open until the end of Jan anyway. I'm back. What players you got? The window's not open. We've not signed anyone, mate. How are the Manatees doing? They were in a relegation scrap in China. Should we see if they survived, chat? Do we think our former team survived? Oh, they did. They finished 12th. Shout out to the Manatees. Shout out to the pissing Manatees. The 1995-97 away Newcastle away kit. Chat, what is your favourite kit of all time? I'm going to say the kit that I sponsored. I'm sorry. That is definitely very vain, but I can't help it. Also, I'm being recommended Vidaria, but I actually don't think he's good enough for us. The standards have gone up now. How did Auckland do? They're still in the National League. Oh, chat, they lost in the African Asian Pacific Cup final to Kawasaki Frontale. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Where are they in the Nations League, in the National League? Oh, they made it to the grand final. Sign crap from New Zealand for the memes. That's a terrible meme. I mean, someone like Polina could be serviceable. Or Sidi Sane, probably shouldn't. Favourite kit I've ever made you? Oh, I don't even know, Whitey, where I'd begin. Do you have all of the kits you've ever made backed up? I feel like one day we should do a tier list on stream of the kits. I feel like there's got to be better options than Polina out there. Oh, so there's all these players I scouted, like Toru Ota. Oh, he's on loan from FC Tokyo, and I didn't realise when I scouted him. Doesn't want to join me. I scouted him because he was in the Dream 11 of the division below us. But he's in on loan. Nick Schmidt. Of course, Nick Schmidt is a traditional Japanese last name, if you didn't know. Face of Raysol. Yeah, a lot of these guys I didn't realise who were in the J3 Team of the Year. Or not Team of the Year, the Media Dream 11. Are on trial from... not on trial, sorry. On loan from top-end teams. Boniface and Duca. I mean, I might need a centre-back. He's 32, though, and he's about to be 33. What's that pinned message? Oh, we were discussing Song 2. Auckland have promoted the current interim manager, Rajaglia, to the role of manager. Was he managing them before? Oh, yeah, he managed them before I went there, chat. Wow. So they sacked their manager, I took over, and then he immediately went back. Shame. Vegeta's going to be a baller, chat. Vegeta's already a leading J2 player with J1 potential. Also, Mori showing pleasing development. Tell me more. Who's the best player we've got in on trial? Almaremi. He is a Libyan? Yeah, Libya striker. I don't know if he's actually that good. I guess we can keep him on trial for a while, can't we? Fofana? I mean, I might need centre mids. And he's 24. There's also Torre here, who's another centre-back. You know what? We'll let these players stay on trial. We've got them for 4 weeks, so we should see more of their attributes get unmasked. All right, Nara up next. Let's just keep the good times rolling. Give Vegeta some praise as well. I feel like this club has a decent chance of producing us with some youngsters we could bring around for like a few teams with us. Is YouTube chat working this evening? It is indeed, yes. Yeah, sorry to the YouTube watchers yesterday. It was literally an issue YouTube's end, which has now today been fixed. Why don't I look at free agents? Billy, you've literally just seen me go through Trialist, mate, who are free agents. Or are you just... I love you, Billy. You write a lot of silly stuff in the chat sometimes, mate. Where I feel like I answer something or show something and then you ask something related to it. As if it never happened. Hello, Jack. Can you take the dog out tomorrow morning to pee? No. No. Computer says no. How come I'm using a tribute masking on this save? I thought we'd make this save as difficult as possible just so that people can't tell me that I made the game too easy for myself. Also, there's a youngster at ASEC here. ASEC also always have ballers, right? This guy's in the ASEC key players list. Oh, he's already going to Inter Milan. Dream's dead. Do you reckon if I just send one of my Japanese scouts over to the Ivory Coast, I'll understand? Will there be MFL? Not tonight. I'm going to Liverpool tomorrow from Norway with a bunch of lads. Where shall we do pre-drinks? Liverpool dwellers. Where is the best place on a match day for pre-drinks? I've not been for pre-drinks at Anfield in so long. I'd go to one of the pubs, to be honest. Someone just writes Manchester. Wrong. Right, we're in J2. We're out the relegation zone for now. We need to keep the momentum going. Where are Nara? It's not a way I can see where Nara are in the league. I can see it here. Oh, well, they're behind us. So we've just beaten Omiya, and now we're taking on Nara. Fucking hell, we need to win this one. Nara is famous for their deer. Oh, I love the taste of deer. Oh, chat, should we have a little look around our stadium? First game in the new ground. Let's have a little look. What do we think? Oh, actually, this is quite cute. Thoughts on the stadium? It's got character. I'm a fan. Oh, we got the hot dogs. What are we serving? Burgers. Chat, can we discuss the fact that someone at Sports Interactive actually made like bottles of ketchup and burgers? Also, Football Manager trailers. Great bin. What is the highest model, quality model in the entire game of bin? I'll tell you what, I like the curved corner on the stadium. This actually is one of the better stadiums I think I've seen in Football Manager. Would you agree? Oh, chat, look at this. This is actually legitimately quite a good-looking stadium, I'm going to be honest. Like, it actually feels like it could be a semi-plausible ground. Like, it's not just a bowl. It's not all the same stands on all sides. What else have we got on service? Oh, cheese. Oh, chat, they've got a deep fat fryer, but it's empty. There you go. We've ruined the magic there. Look at the poly count on this wheel. That can't be good for performance. The wheelie bin does not need to have wheels with that many polys. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I don't know why I'm leaning back as I go, chat. Here we go. Here's our ground. Here's our new home. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful just like this? Also, here is what... I mean, you're not meant to see this. So I don't think we can criticise the... No, you know what? Ignore that. Lazy game devs. They didn't put roads to all the houses. Okay, you know what? We are here to play Football Manager, aren't we? Back in the ground. I like our stadium. So the FM dev time went into palm tree and bins. Fact. Yeah, the programmers, chat, instead of doing their programming and making the UI good, just made wheelie bin wheels. Sato whips it in, headed away. Right. We've got to do a bit more defending here. Sumi. Oh no, Dara. I don't like this. Where's our massive bloke? If that had gone in, I'm fuming. How long before our goalie who can't jump gets lobbed, chat, and I'm cross? I don't think it's going to be very long. Also, why is the chair sinking down? Chat, is this kit clashy? It is a bit light colour on light colour, isn't it? Should we go in the stand to watch the game? Pause. Or touch line? Should we go to the touch line? You know, I feel like this would help with the kit clash. Right. POV mode, chat. They've got Sonoda. No, it's not Sonoda. Can we just look at this? Right, I'll try and click down at the bottom so my cursor's on the way. Oh no, Dara shoots miles over. Can you even see it clearly? I'm struggling at watching in 4K. Actually, from the stands probably give us a better view. Right. We've not done anything through the first however long. Oh, they've got a corner. I don't like this. Can I... Oh, I can zoom in. Enhance. Shit. Shit. What's my favourite Japanese dish? Ooh. Is it boring if I just say katsu curry? I just love a katsu curry. Right. Is it a goal kick? I feel like I want a different angle here. Where's the ball gone? Oh, the ball's in the middle. Right. Let's go. I've zoomed in too. One sec. Zoom out. Fix the zoom. Should we go in the stand, chat? I feel like this is a good angle to watch the game from. J-Paton, dude. Thank you very much for the 5 months of the Prime. Does Alonso get out qualified by Lance once this season? Probably when his car fails in quali, yes. If you're a foodie, you'll have a great time in Japan. I mean, I'll be honest, like, I am a massive foodie. I'm looking forward to going to Japan next month. But there are loads of Japanese restaurants in London. Like, the beautiful thing about living in London... Oh, we've scored. It's not the fact we've scored, although that is one of the beautiful things. Cuisine in London is unreal. Like, you can literally get, like, top quality food of any cuisine around the world. I'm doing very good, thank you, Lyndon Adams. Ref cam when? Oh, imagine if they had ref cam to the game. I'm all about that. Whenever they show ref cam in the Premier League, I always think of when they used to have the ref bot camera in Robot Wars. IRL stream from Suzuka, probably not Whitey. The culture around like broadcasting yourself and filming in public in Japan probably isn't inducive with streaming from the F1. Do you ever get this problem in FM? Sometimes tactics stop working out. You can't figure out why. They just stop working out they should after one game. No. I get people tell me that a lot. Tactics never just stop working in FM. It might be that the AI start to rate your team differently, so they approach it differently. It might just be that a certain opposition is set up in a way which nullifies how you play. It's like, it's just not a thing that a tactic just stops. There is always a reason behind it. Right, chat, I'm back in the stand. Is this an acceptable angle here if we just watch from up here for the rest of the game? I feel very immersed. Will I be near this team stadium while I'm in Japan? I won't be, sadly, no. What's my favourite F1 track and favourite team? Favourite team, Williams. Favourite track? I like Singapore, but I don't like a sprint race at Singapore. I'm also a big fan of Suzuka as well. It's not the best track for racing, but I think from like a technical point of view, it's just a very fun track. Also, who doesn't like a figure of 8? We need more figure of 8s in Formula 1. Like a 5-0 game, the next game they don't play the same. That's just how real life works, mate. That is real life football. Teams don't win 5-0 every week. If you win 5-0 one week, you can bet your bottom dollar the team you're playing against are going to approach the game that you're playing in against them very differently to if you've lost 2-0. Tanioka can't play right back, so I've got to move him forward here. I feel like we need a heroic striking option. Right, 10 minutes left. I mean, a draw wouldn't be bad here, I'll be honest. Especially with how this game's gone. This team is below us in the league. Is anything going to happen? No. Now, like, they don't even shoot one game. 20 shots in the next game can play normal football. I mean, that's just you come up against different systems, mate. There is nothing... I'm going to tell you now, chat. I play the game a lot. There's nothing in the game that means your tactics just stop working. I mean, I think by your logic, what's happened in this game here for me is my tactics just stopped working because I won the first game 2-0. Like, football matches are different. Like, a team isn't going to have 20 shots every single game, even if they're Man City. It doesn't mean, like, their tactic randomly stops working. Right. I mean, it's a good draw. I think that's an okay point. I mean, maybe at home we want to be doing a little bit better. But considering I was viewing these first 6 games before the transfer window opens as a survival mission, I feel like 4 points is okay. Maybe at home against Nara, we'd hope to beat them, to pull ourselves away. It's very congested, isn't it, down here? Hey, Boggy, it's going okay so far. We're kind of in that early recruitment stage. Most of the time when people tell me their tactic has just randomly stopped working, it's a case of their team has started to perform well, is high up in the league, and so teams are just more respectful, maybe less gung-ho and less attacking with their tactic. I'm so tempted to get in Jude Soonsup-Bell. I mean, he wouldn't count as foreign. So it's not even like I have to worry about him being one of those risk factors where if I sign him, I'm stuck with him as one of my 4 foreign players. And he can play out on the right wing where I need a player too. And he's also a channel legend. I think we bring him in. Offer accepted. He wants a lot of money. That's the only concern. Gio, yes, Gem, mate, you're going mental with the gifteds. That's just another 5 casually dropped. That's 15 today to load more the other day. If you did get gifted a channel membership on YouTube, do say a big old thank you. That is incredibly generous of you. I do really appreciate it, mate. He wants to be a star. Whenever a player wants to be a star player, I assume they must be good. But that might be a very dangerous assumption. He wants basically 10% of my wage budget, which is probably a bit high, but I know he's very good. Have I played Basketball Manager? I haven't. There's not that many management games I play, chat, outside of Football Manager. Like, I'll play a little bit of Eastside Hockey Manager, but because, like, I spend a minimum, I'd say, of 3 or 4 hours playing a management game every day. Like, in my downtime, I don't really play other management games. I don't know if that... I feel like that's somewhat understandable. Like, I'll go through a phase of, like, a week where I'll play, like, Eastside Hockey Manager. I'm also not a massive basketball watcher anyway. During the pandemic, I had, like, a year where I played the 2K basketball game and enjoyed it. But I never felt compelled to play it more. Right, I've delayed that offer on Soonsup-Bell purely because I'm offering him £14,000 a week. And that will just completely nuke my wage budget. I have been telling myself I'd like to try out of the park baseball. Which, if I'm not mistaken, like, I assume the next one's out soon because I think the basketball season starts soon. And I know that that's like it's a management game with like a lot of depth, is my understanding. I kind of want to trial all these players as well, but I'm not sure I should just be trialing everyone. Why do I recognise Ethan Williams? Did play for Manchester United. Do you want to come on trial? I feel like if I was to play out of the park baseball, chat, I know literally nothing about baseball, so it will be like watching a toddler walk. And there will probably be me on my arse crying, and it might not be entertaining all the time. This guy's had 7 clubs by the age of 23. Admittedly, it's all because of various loans. Do I have a baseball team I support? I went and watched the Tampa Bay Rays when I was in Orlando about 15 years ago. But I can't say I really have an affinity to a team outside of that. My only exposure to baseball was, and this was years ago, Zealand and I think Kev was there as well. It was definitely me and Zealand. We were in London for EGX, and we did a panel. And after the panel, we went out to like an American bar for food. It's like a barbecue place, where it's like a bar, but then the bit underneath is like a sports bar kind of thing with food as well. I can't remember what it was called. It was near the Tower of London. I don't know if anyone could figure out where it was. Anyway, my only exposure of baseball is watching the Great British baseball team take on the German baseball team in what I think was a qualifier for the World Cup of Baseball, and that was what was being shown randomly in this bar. And I think the game had actually already happened. It was just a rerun, so I'm not sure why they were showing that in the place. But that is literally... So I've watched maybe, outside of when I went to watch the Tampa Bay game, but watching it without commentary, you don't really know what's happening. That is my only exposure. Was it Bodine? I think it was Bodine's. Would Bodine's have been shown? I think it was Bodine's. You know what? I think someone has called it correctly. I think it would have been Bodine's on Tower Hill. It has like a very narrow bar area, but then the main restaurant is underneath. Noah Mbama. Did I have Noah Mbama somewhere? I've played so much Football Manager that I start to recognise players from other save games. But then I have to remind myself that some of those save games are like a decade ago. And so the players just aren't as good as they were. I'm sure some of these guys are absolutely wild. It's all about picking the right 4 foreign players. Someone asked if F1 is my second sport. It's between F1 and ice hockey. I'm a big old ice hockey fan. Very big. Regret staying up to watch the Leafs last night. If that's a regret, I could say, you know what? I should tape that and play that like every time the Leafs play for the rest of the season. Okay, Ethan Williams played for Manchester United and has crazy current ability and potential. He's a decent J1 player already. How much money a week does he want? Oh, he wants tiny wages. Okay, I think we can remove the release clauses. We might have a new wide midfielder. Was I rooting for Canada in the Olympics? I'll be honest, like I wasn't really rooting for either team in the final. I was just wanting a good game. I know that sounds really lame, but I was just desperately hoping that the Olympic game would be, you know, super competitive. Which I think is safe to say it was. I'm going to have to up the wages a little. Oh, you're killing me. Is Ethan Williams any good? I feel like it's such a cliche to be like, I just wanted both teams to have fun. I just wanted an entertaining hockey game. And yeah, we did get our wish. Chat, I need a new chair. Does anyone work for any chair brands? Do we have any chair brand representatives? Because this chair is fucked. MotoGP better than F1, it's just boring. I mean, agree to disagree. Each to their own. I think we could play Williams out on the right-hand side. Play him out on the right-hand side. He's so good with both feet. I don't think he's going to be very quick. I've got this feeling he's going to be like just very technical, but not quick. Have I ever watched Red Bull Soapbox Racing? It's hit my YouTube recommended a few times. Used to love F1, but I haven't watched since Abu Dhabi 21, where they basically admit it's just an ad for Drive to Survive. I mean, I think if you stop watching the sport because of that one incident, it's a bit unfortunate. I don't know. I'm not sure pinning what happened in Abu Dhabi on Drive to Survive is... I think that's a bit of a reach. I think sometimes there is ineptitude that is attributed as malice. And I think that happens a lot in Formula 1. Depending on the lens through which you're viewing certain decisions or events through. Doesn't mean that it's right. What happened is what happened, but I don't think there's often a grand conspiracy. I've not heard the statement that Michael Massey was paid by Netflix before. Maybe, chat, maybe there's something to that as a conspiracy theory. I feel like I had Paris Brunner in a save game before, but I don't know what save game it would have been. He was playing for Monaco's first team on occasion. He scored in Ligue 1. I mean, let's get the trial. Am I just going to end up with a load of foreign attackers? Is that the plan? I told myself I needed defensive midfielders and centre mids, and I'm signing attackers. MotoGP, Jerry, found it more enjoyable. I've been watching it for years. Find most F1 matches. I shouldn't mean races. I've never heard of an F1 match. Can be won on the first lap, and the rules are in it now. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how. I feel like we don't know what the rules are going to be like in this new reg cycle. But I think to say the statement, the rules have ruined it when we don't really know, is just a bit preemptive. What about goalies? I mean, I'll be honest, our goalie was like our MVP before, wasn't he? I don't think I'm going to sign Soonsup Bell. The wages are mental. I mean, don't get me wrong, chat. It might transpire that the F1 regs are awful that they've brought in, but I don't think we really know. Brenner's not bad. I don't know if he's great, though. I feel like a lot of these attributes would have to be on the higher end of things for him to be worth picking up. But he's probably better than Soonsup Bell. And presumably the wages would be a lot less. If I can get free transfers in for the foreign players and just have all my money to hoover up domestic talent, that seems like a good idea. Hey, take it easy, Ted J's fan. Enjoy the VOD tomorrow. I like Brunner because of the name, and because I know I've had him before in a save game, but it's just not a good reason to side a player, is it? Danny Angel, chat, 15 to 20 pace, 15 to 20 heading, 10 to 15 jumping reach. How tall is he? He's big. He was at Wolves. He's had a loan spell at Halifax Town. Get him in on trial. We need big, meaty players. I've got so many players in on trial, right? We should release the ones who aren't very good. That first guy we brought in on trial, by the way, the worst of the lot. Oh, we've got the full report on Mick Neely now. He's been here a few weeks. He's not that good. I've not found a defensive mid here, have I? I said I needed a defensive mid, and I've not found one. Yaya Fofana. He can't play defensive mid. He can play centre mid. He's got a bit of Yaya Toure about him, like very well rounded, but particularly good going forward. He would be my best centre mid. He's got J1 ability right now. Enjoys big matches. Is he good? I could play him at defensive mid. I mean, no, I couldn't really. If I was going to play him, I'd have to, like, move the centre mid forward. He doesn't... I guess he could be one of my attacking midfielders. But I might be about to go to a traditional 4-2-3-1 with the new players we've got coming in. He's just a bit of an awkward player because I'm not sure he quite fits the system that we want to play. Let's cancel the trials of these guys down low. I'm not sure about him. I like Ethan Williams. Vital here is 23. I mean, if I need a proper striker, he might be it. If he's hitting the upper ends of some of these, although the finishing is going to be a bit low. I need to get a conveyor belt of trialists in. That's what we need to do. We build up a database on all these free agents based entirely on trials. I feel like Noah Mbamba might be quite good. I feel like he's decent. Also, chat, F1, only, what, a week away? Cannot wait. Can anyone remember when trials were broken in Football Manager? I single-handedly got trials fixed. They got fixed after I showed how to do it in a video. And I'm still bitter about it. So it used to be that if you were playing with a tribute masking on, but you trialed players, when they joined you, you instantly could see all their attributes. So you would just trial a player for one day, cancel the trial, and you could see exactly how good they were. And I showed it in a video, and within 2 months it was patched. I guess in the chat is more Twitch-based. It's a bit of both. Like, I'll be honest, like, YouTube chat is a bit more lively than Twitch chat today. Twitch chat, pull your fingers out your bums. But I have both chats in front of me, and I can just see the YouTube chat as red names and Twitch chat's multicoloured names for me. Oh, chat, and Bama's very good. Based on what I can see here, I think we pull the trigger. Has the season started yet? Well, we took over them in the relegation zone mid-season. I was worried this guy was going to be injury-prone. He's not. I think we sign him. Bama. I've definitely used him before. He wants to be one of the big earners. All of these players are initially asking for release clauses, but they're all just removing it when I ask them nicely. The funniest thing about Basketball Manager is not FM26, it's more like FM24 and CMO4. How many subs a real save? I guess, Jem, I completely lost your message there halfway through. I don't know if I'm tired or if you wrote in shorthand and I'm just an old boomer. It's probably the latter. I'm going to up the loyalty bonus and agent fee because we've got so much money in the bank balance. You can't have match highest earner. Okay, Shotty negotiated that. I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. If we get in Ethan Williams and then Bama, I think those are two pretty good foreign players that address two of the biggest issues. I still don't know what to do about Soon-Sut Bell. I feel like every time I look at the screen, there's new players to trial in. This guy's got crazy physicals. I don't recognise him. Was at Arsenal. Played in the Championship in 2024-25. Blackburn fans, any reviews? I think we might have to cancel the Soon-Sut Bell deal. The wages just don't make sense on it. Which is a bit unfortunate because he would be non-foreign. But it is just too much. Right, who have we got next? We've got Fukushima next. Are they behind us as well? I feel like we've been playing all the teams around us here. Yeah, Fukushima are only just above us. They're in 14th. If we win, we're within 2 points of them. How many subs for a journeyman in Basketball Manager? Oh, I know that you do a lot of subs. I know that you do. It'll be more than the amount that you could offer, I'm afraid. I might do one off stream of Basketball Manager sometime. But to make up for the shortfall of people not watching it because it's not Football Manager, it would have to be quite a lot. I think we're going with the same 11 again. It's interesting. Kubota was not getting minutes before I've come in. Now we're just playing him all the time. Also, Okamura, right? Best player at the team, on paper. Been shit so far. No, don't want to throw Show under the bus. But I need it to be show time. Is this a stepping stone club or can you turn them into J1 challengers? I mean, this team has a lot of money. We talked about it a bit last year. This team is sponsored by Yamaha in real life. This is a team that has won the Asian Champions League in the 80s. I think there is actually the infrastructure here to win the Champions League with them. Definitely challenge at the top of J1, but you just don't know, do you? What jobs are going to be offered our way. Okay. Oh, chat, I left the free camera on. Let's go back to broadcast. Give me a number. Give you a number of subs for a Basketball Manager save. I mean, how many streams are you wanting of it? Because I assume one stream's not going to be enough. It would have to cover the financial shortfall of a drop-off in viewership, a drop-off in subs, and also lack of ads. It's going to be a lot. And also just the long-term effect of not streaming Football Manager. The big man scored. Actually, that is true. Kofi's finally done something with 2 heading. Chat, he doesn't need to have good heading, it's just as long as he gets his head on it. That's all that matters. If they just respond immediately, I'm going to be sad. What is the keeper doing? What is the keeper doing? Chat, I bigged up Masuda, didn't I? I said we don't need to get a new keeper. He's got low jumping reach, and he's meant to make up with that for like the fact he can actually make saves. What happened here? That's pain, innit? That is pain. Is YouTube chat fixed? It is. Yeah, YouTube have fixed things today. Apologies to the YouTube viewers who yesterday were just like, the chat was just broken. It was on YouTube's end, the issue. But we're back now and it is working. Sign Andre Onana will be an upgrade. Easy. I'll chat. We've seen this movie before. Kato. Where is Kofi? Kofi, win the header. He doesn't jump for that one, but Kubota's there. It was never going in. It was never going in. I mean, they are only 5 points ahead of us. If we really want to climb up to mid-table and not have a relegation scrap, winning these games at home is needed. I say that and then we give away the ball like that. It's like the players are trying to wind me up. Laba inside. Shimizu. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Good save, Masuda. Come on. Is that Chihiro Kato? It's not. It's a Koji Kato who's a regen. We are now 4 years into this save game. Admittedly, we kind of lost the third season because I was unemployed for 6 months, and the way the New Zealand season syncs up with the Japan season is a bit odd. But this is now season 4. Which, to be fair, you know what? 4 seasons in, 1 Champions League won, 2 Divisions won. Admittedly, I was going to say 2 National Championships won. One was the Chinese second division. What is that header? What is that? Are we just bad? Masuda, mate, why did you not jump? Is our goalie the issue? He's had 1 man match performance and now he's just lost his head. Also, why is it such a long replay? The game really wants me to, have drawn out suffering here as I'm forced to rewatch this. Shimamura whips it in. How does this go in? I mean, to be fair, it was actually a very good header. I'm looking for someone to blame, and I'm not sure the goalie's the man to blame there. I feel like in general, actually, this is really good advice for playing Football Manager. Often when people are trying to figure out what's wrong with their tactic, they're too fixated on how the ball crosses the line rather than what led to the situation for that ball to cross the line. And what I mean by that there is I could very easily look at that situation and go, well, why was there a free man on the cross? Oh my God, they've nearly scored again. They've hit the crossbar. I can be really fixated there on why was their man free, and to be fair, I probably should be. But also, we just didn't really close down the crosser. Forest beaten but through. Squeaky bum time over. Chat, has there been any shocks in Europe today? In the Conference League and Europa League? I used to watch the Europa League all the time. And I feel like, I don't know if it's just an age thing or just a general apathy towards, I'd say apathy towards football. I love football still, but I don't watch it as much as I used to. I think it's because there's football on every day of the week. And so much of it's on TV. I guess when I was younger, right, you'd maybe chat. How big is our man in the wall, by the way, there? They've not big enough is the answer. That's a mad free kick. I guess the issue is it used to be like I'd watch like one game on a Saturday and one game on a Sunday, and then, you know, you'd pick a game on the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to watch. Whereas now at the weekend, I can find myself watching like 6 or 7 games of football. So by the time I've watched like a midweek game or two of the Champions League, like, the appetite's gone. I left mid Okamura, by the way. I said it was showtime. It's been anything but. We're 3-1 down against Fukushima. Pain. Kimotsu. Okay, we're back. We're back. I'm going to make changes immediately. Okamura off. Sada on? Sada is all pace, but maybe against the tiring defence, that's not bad. Yusuke Kikui? You know what, mate? On you go. Sato's had a stinker at right back. Let's bring in Tanioka. Can't play as a right back without the ball, so we've got to play him further forward. I'm a bit concerned that the man who's meant to be our best player has been crap 3 games in a row. Do I need to use a foreign player slot on a goalie? There must be a top quality Japanese goalie I can sign. I've got a £9 million transfer budget. With the transfer room feature, chat, can I filter out foreign teams? I assume you must be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to sign Zion Suzuki. As much as Zion Suzuki would be a great signing, I'm not sure he's returning from Europe to play in the 2nd division. Kikui, bringing it forward. Finish it! Oh my gosh, chat, I'm a genius. Kikui, I just brought you on because you can run quick. Actually, you're not even the one who can run quick. I brought you on because you've got 11s in loads of stuff. To be fair, it's more of a case of I needed an attacking mid, and he's one of the only attacking mids who's on the bench. What a finish! Ice in his veins. Have I ever managed in MLS? Yes. I was about to do a shout chat and I panicked and wasn't sure which to click. I should have gone with encourage. I didn't get it put in, and now they're on the attack. It's all because I didn't shout at the players. Trivella cross, cleared away. Not fully away, though. Yutani. Dinks it. Is he off? Lino? What a save! It was offside. It's the one save he's made all game, and it wouldn't have counted anyway. Okay, encourage the players. We were 3-1 down in this game. I'm going on attacking. I'm going for it. They're on the ropes. The ropes? I was going to say the rocks. Or the ropes. I mean, you could go with either, but I've gone in the middle. 5 minutes of added time. Is there a dream? One last shout of encouragement. If we score or concede here, it's because of that shout. Imagine. Imagine Kato. They scored from a free kick. We should get one too to make it fair. We've hit the crossbar! And then that second shot is just silly. Oh, Kato. Kato. I mean, respect to Kato. Kato has been our best player so far, hasn't he? Oh, unlucky. You know what? Great game for the neutrals. You know what, chat? That's the attitude to have. I mean, it's another point. We really could do with winning games. I guess if we can get points on the board between now and the window opening, we'll be fine. I mean, Kato has been our best player so far. Koji Kato, remember the name. Amen to that. I'll be honest, the game looks better and more fun when you're playing it than when I'm playing it myself. I'm going to take that as a compliment for me rather than a dig at the game, and I hope that's okay. Oh, Kofi's got suspended. I just realised Kofi can play at striker. Chat, if we're ever desperate for a goal, we'll just chuck him up front. Do I think I could recreate the roof shot using the free roam cam? Probably. Also, that's a sentence that without context is mental, isn't it? Right, Ethan Williams, chat. Welcome to the club. Formerly of Manchester United. You know, he's seen Jesse Lingard make the move over to Asia, and he's thought, I'll do that too. Okamura is worried that Williams is going to get rid of his play time. You haven't got anything to worry about. You're in different positions. How good is Ethan Williams? Oh, chat, he's a baller. He's a little baller. Either-footed, we love that. I can't register him, though, until the end of January, so that's unfortunate. Does the free-roam camera watch when the match is on? If so, would you manage your game purely from the dugout as if you were watching? I'll be honest, it's not actually that good of an angling game, and it's pretty tiring having to constantly move the camera to look at it. But it is possible if you wanted to do that. Brunner's still on trial. I need to find out if he's any good. Also, we've got Sagantosu next. They're the team that Fernando Torres used to play for. Loan him out until January. I don't know what transfer window is open in November where a team will loan a player for 2 months. I'm afraid. I wish I could loan him out. I don't think it's possible. Did I cancel Brunner's trial? Oh, yeah, I did. To be fair, he didn't look that good. Have the new trialists arrived now? I've lost track of all the trialists we've got in. Daniele Quito? I'm not sure. Venezuela International. Chat, has anyone ever heard of Daniele Quieto? I don't know. Why am I switching Sato Mori? Aren't they both playing against their weaker feet? No. Sato's right-footed. I kind of want to sign the guy because he's got caps for Venezuela, but I'm not sure that's a good reason to want to sign him. He looks good. New centre attacking mid. Chat, I'm really into a situation here though where I am signing so many centre attacking mids and no attackers. Are we about to go strikerless? I've not run strikerless on this Football Manager yet, and apparently it's very good. I don't know if it got kind of nerfed after the latest patch. I'm liking Daniele. I'm liking the look of Daniele. The star ratings look good too. Zealand, that's this guy, but he was injury prone. Oh, chap, but he's a good player for J1. I could play Williams on the right. Okamura on the left. And then Quieto through the middle. That's what I'm thinking. Just as a reminder, because people are like, he's a free agent, just sign him for profit. I can only play 4 foreign players in the starting 11. I think he's worth a punt. He's selfish. The thing is, right, chat, I actually think that a selfish player's okay, especially on like a striker. If you're not playing like a false nine or a deep line playmaker, deep line forward or like a target forward role, I actually think having a greedy bastard of a striker's not a bad idea. I should have talked to his agent before I talked with him, because he wants a release clause to teams in a higher division. But then again, if a top division Japanese team's paying me £1 million for him, I'll go and find another free player. Sign him up. £5,000. Bargain. Bargain. I've not seen, chat, like, any, like, tactic review stuff on the new patch. Did they, like, kill Strikerless, or is it still pretty good? Because we are in a world where Strikerless might make the most sense. Okay, and Bama is joining us. 7k a week. There are a few of these players that have big top division wage risers, but I think it's worth it. Noah and Bama. Oh, chat, he's so good at defensive mid. He's so good. When is the registration window open? We've got to get forward 2 more months, but there's only 4 games in that time. There's a big break mid-season. How's the game running after all the patches? Honestly, like, the game's always run pretty good for me. The only time where I've had crashes, like, in recent times on this game is when I'm unemployed going forward. But, like, in general, the game's run quite well for me. I'll tell you what, Soonsup Bell is so bad. We are... Chat, I nearly spent £14,000 a week on that, man. Christ, that could have been disastrous. We're going to hit a point soon where I need to just start looking at Japanese players only, because of the foreign player limit. I could maybe bring in a 5th foreign player because it's just in the match squad, but I'd then have to rotate to keep them all happy. Which, I don't know if I love it. Jack, do you play the public beta or the default version? I would always play in the default version now because the public betas aren't really running like they used to. Now, our goal is in the Japan under-20s national team. So maybe I should be playing him more. This goalie here is in the 3rd tier as well, although he's on loan from Red Diamonds, who are very good. It's kind of annoying that you can't see the players that are on loan on this screen here. Like, it used to have, like, the team name in a different colour if they were on loan at that club. Vent for Kofu, by the way, are a funny team. I'm pretty sure they've got a transfer ban in real life now. But they won the Japanese Emperor's Cup, which is basically like the FA Cup, whilst being a 2nd division team and finishing mid-table. And it meant that they were playing in the Asian Champions League whilst in the 2nd division on FM14. It's quite a funny save game if you're looking for like a bit of a unique challenge. Okay, Keto wants to join us. We've actually got a bit more of the scout report on him here. He's very good. He's pretty good. I think he would play at centre attacking mid. He's quick. He's got agility, 12 finishing. Composure's going to be 14 to 16. You know what? I like him. I like him. I've got 3 foreign players in. They can all start being with the team now. I should probably set up all their training. He's the only one of the three that has a release clause, but he's still very, very good. I could even play him as a striker. I actually think that Agashiwa is not that bad. I actually think Agashiwa is very, very good, and I'm probably underrating him a little bit. You can kind of see the heads out there. He's really not awful. I think our shape, tactically, is probably going to be changing a bit once I can play these foreigners that we've brought in. Williams is going to be playing right attacking mid. Probably as an inside forward. It's kind of nice that he's very good with both feet. Daniele will play through the middle. Probably not as a playmaker just because of the teamwork being at 9. I'm thinking shadow striker, but his endurance and stamina might be a minor concern there. And then the other guy we've got in is Noel Mbama, who is nailed on to start at centre defensive mid for us. But he's the kind of player where if we got some injuries, he could play at centre back in an emergency or like at centre attacking mid in a mega emergency. He actually might be quite a good centre back just with how well rounded he is. Yanagisawa, are you even in the first team? No. Okay, well, you broke your collarbone. You'll be fine. Give him some injections. He'll be okay. All right, we've got 3 games left. We've got Sagantosu. Then we take on Tokyo Verdy, who've just been relegated. And then we take on Roasso Kumamoto, who are currently in 4th. So these next run of games are actually quite difficult. We're taking on the teams in 6th, 5th, and 4th before the Asian Games break. But I think we've already played all these teams once, the previous managers. So, like, once we get these games over and done with, that'll be quite nice. Alvaro Cortez. Chat, I do still have 1 spot free. I'm wondering if I get a centre-back in or a... I don't think... I feel like getting in a goalie is probably a waste. I mean, Masuda is the national under-20 goalie, and outside of his aerial reach, he's pretty good, but the aerial reach is obviously pretty important for a keeper. I can't work out if his actual performances are bad or if it's just a case of he... has not been protected very much. But we've got a lot of money to spend, which I've not really been spending because I've been getting all these free agents from abroad. Expected goals presented, -22. That is fucking awful. Wait, so our expected goals is 22 better than what... Is he literally the reason this team's going down? Or is that... I think that's bugged, actually. I think it's bugged. Our expected points position, by the way, is 6th. We're currently in 17th. Will I be spending the Yamaha Sugar Daddy money next stream? I think that is probably most likely at this point. I don't know if we'll get... I'd like to get to when the transfer window opens, but I don't know how much into the actual window itself we're going to get. Okay, how good is this Matsuda? He's all right. He's not great. I think Masashi Tanioka is probably better. We've not got our big meaty man for this game because he got suspended, and I can't register the new boys until the window opens. How to get the chance to player info. It's a mod for the PC version of the game. If you just search FM26 Polygon mod, I'm pretty certain it'll come up. Right, 3 tough games ahead of like a big winter break. Bit nervous for these, but we'll have to see. Going to start as Japan save. He thinks, any other suggestions for the leagues to load in? I'd load in just various leagues around, around Japan, like the Asian-based leagues. There is a database that I'd recommend using. I don't know if I've got a link to it. There is a Japanese Discord server. Let me see if I can find it. Because if you're doing a save game in Japan, there is some very good databases that add a load of extra levels to the game and a load of players. Because in Japan, chat, I don't know if people know this, in Japan, the high school football system is crazy. There are academies in Japan, but actually the high school football system and how it feeds into the university system is almost bigger than the actual academies that the professional teams have. But because of how licensing and stuff works, there aren't, all those players added. And also Japan has some funny rules around players under 18 being allowed to be in the game. So there are some databases that are out there that basically add in the high school system. We've just scored inside a minute. We're bloody massive. I was offside. Never mind. But yeah, there are some very good database updates that add in all the lower leagues, but also add in all the youth league stuff. I think I've got the link here, chat. I think this link will work. It's a Mediafire link. Can I post a Mediafire link in my own chat? I don't know how this works. I'll post it in the Twitch chat and YouTube chat if people are curious, but it basically fleshes out the whole Japanese Football League system. I am not using that database in the save game. Also, we scored while I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, if you're doing a save game in Japan, Harry, definitely recommend that database. It adds in a lot of extra plays. It adds in all the lower levels as well, and all the youth leagues and stuff that just can't be in Football Manager, and all the university competitions. So it's pretty big in terms of the kind of the size of the file. I'm reading the notes on this file. I've just posted a link in. I'm trying to find out if there's anything to worry. I'm reading the small print on the issues of the pack. I should be focusing on my match here. I don't know why I'm offering tech support when we're streaming. We've got a goal down. Well, I say goal down. We were a goal up and now it's level. Oh, Joe's redeemed to hydrate. Thank you, mate. Sorry, chat. I'm just offering live support on a database. Apparently, in the first season, you might want to save in May. There's one competition that doesn't always finish in time, but it's like a 1 in 100 thing. And sometimes there is a crash on January 31st, but it's an issue with the game, and if you just load the save game up, on the 30th of January, it'll be fine. There you go. Right, I've hydrated as well. Everything's fine. We've not actually been very good in this game. How are they playing out of possession? Instructions, distribute to fullbacks. Did I hydrate with Holy? I didn't, just because I've already finished my Holy. I shouldn't have a litre of this stuff. I will then be bouncing off the walls. Some might argue that's good content. I'd argue I'd like to sleep tonight. I mean, it's 1-1 at the break, and I'm not really sure how, because we've not been very good. I do wonder how much our team will change just through having some super competent attacking midfielders and then Bama in the defensive mid-area. I do also feel like my focus needs to be on getting in some Japanese defenders. I lived in Japan for 5 years and I know the college system is great and better than the US. Oh, don't say that too loudly. You are correct. If you want to sleep tonight, does that mean Editing Jack's already edited Park to Prem? Negative. Although, ideally, we won't be finishing the stream tonight after midnight. I really should try and get ahead on the Park to Prem stuff so I'm not having to edit it every night when I finish the stream. But at the same time, in order for me to catch up, I'd need more hours in the day earlier. I'd have to not do a video for a day. I guess the weekend is my chance now to get ahead on it, actually. I need to also start pre-recording a few more videos for when I'm away at the end of March. I need to get ahead on uploads, which I hate being ahead on videos. Because then I can't respond to comments as much, but it's like the option between that or no videos for 2 weeks. What happened to Auckland? We won the Oceanic Champions League and quit. Parks are Prem, it depends. The edit can sometimes take like an hour. I'd say an hour is kind of a pretty average edit if there's nothing too crazy going on. Bizarrely, chat, the episodes that have lots of matches are easier to edit because there's like less zooms and transitions. Like I don't zoom in onto UI stuff except the match stats during games. But like a transfer special, for example, like if you're looking at like a 50-minute transfer special, that's probably 3 or 4 hours that I've recorded. Then I'm editing down that footage. Now, admittedly, like there'll be gaps where I don't speak, so I know that I can just cut that out, so it doesn't take 3 or 4 hours to edit. But even then, that can still take probably still there. I love it when chat's writing F, but I can see all the Fs being written. YouTube, are you here? I said that the internet wasn't going to die. Even YouTube's writing F. It's not looking good, bruv. Are we back? We're back! F5, F5. Oh, chat. I'm sorry. We were on a good run. And it's all gone wrong. I need to bring fresh legs in here. I really don't have any good midfielders. Kikui was the goal scorer last game. Bring him in. And also, Hurricane, in you come. We're back, everyone. We're back. I went through a tunnel. Yeah, we lost signal for a moment. Oh, if we concede now, I'm going to be upset. If we score now, I'm going to be on cloud 9. Sato. Oh, Sato, what are you doing? Oh, the dog's here. Hello, Milo. Did you just disconnect the internet? Milo, it's not a good time, mate. They're about to score. Do you want to sit on my lap? What's up? There's just a dog sat behind me, chap. I can't wheel back because I don't want to run him over. Hey, mate. Are you okay? Hi. Hi. How are you? Do you want uppies? 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 You don't want uppies, do you? How about if I stand up? Stand up, uppies? Don't leave me! He just left me! He broke my heart. He's gone back to bed, chat. The wife's gone to the bathroom to brush her teeth. He wanders out going, well, I'll go see what the other one's up to. He looks at me and goes, oh, that's boring. He's doing that football manager thing again. Back to the bed I go. He came in just to see what I was doing and was like, nah, boring. Don't want to play with me. I'm leaving. Kikui, win it. Massive. What is that header? You had so much time. Have I heard of a game called Project Rebirth? It's like an MFL version of a city builder. I haven't. No. I don't have time for another MFL, though. Let me tell you now. I did not have a good start to my MFL season yesterday, chat. In fact, I realised all my games are going to have wrapped up in MFL. Should we watch one of the games to end the stream? Vegeta, bang it, please. Sato, Kikui, we scored! We've robbed them. We've robbed them. We've robbed them. Right, get on. I'm not going on cautious. That never works. Team instructions. Team instructions. More often time wasting. Just hold your shape. No messing around now. Can go a little bit wider. Just slow down the tempo. Slow down the play. Make the tactical change. Just skip it. I'm too nervous, chat. Praise the players. We're a goal up. Give me the green happy smiley faces. Look at that. They're relaxed into it. We've robbed them. I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Kimotsu, best attacking mid in the league. Who has now been replaced by all the new players I've brought in. But don't let that ruin it. Oh my word, that was mad, wasn't it? Milo's a fan of Fernando Torres and doesn't want you to play his old team. That is likely. I think he came in to try and distract me and he left because he realised it was futile and we were locked in and winning that game. What a win that is against Sagantosu, by the way. Like, they're up there. Look at that. We're in the relegation zone to start things today. Now we're 4 points clear. There's still 2 more difficult games, though. Sorry, did I just see an 8-0 game there? Oh no, 7-2. Wow, Blau Blitz absolutely killed Nara. Which is good, because Nara are like one of our relegation rivals that we drew against earlier, so their goal difference getting tanked is good. Hey, Aaron, I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying Park to Prem. Oh, chat, my job applications that were like a month ago were unsuccessful. You know what? That's okay. Also, do Inter Miami just keep hiring the same manager over and over, or am I going crazy? No, I am just going crazy. Am I visiting Nara when I'm in Japan? I don't think so, no. We're only in Japan for 16 days, chat. We fly into Tokyo, and then we're going straight out to like the north coast. Not right on the coast, but like into the mountains. Then we're going to be heading to Mount Fuji on the way back to Tokyo, and then we've got a few days in Tokyo. Then we're off to Nagoya for the Grand Prix at Suzuka. Got a couple of nights there, and then I'll be on a plane home. All right, Tokyo Verdy next. Now, they are one of the bigger teams that were relegated last year from J1. Have to suspect they're going to beat us. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Jack's opportunity to become an IRL streamer. You know what, chat? I'm not sure the wife wants the honeymoon streamed. I could be mistaken. I don't think that's what she signed up for. I really wish on this screen here it showed you if the players had transfer interest or not. Rather than me having to click into the report and then look here. Like, is that an unreasonable request, chat? Like, if this player doesn't want to join me, just tell me immediately he doesn't want to join me. Why make me click a bit more on his profile in case? I've not got the pulling power to sign players from the national youth team. I want it streamed if it means we get sponsors. Well, there you go, chat. If anyone wants to sponsor the streams from Japan, we'll do it. Don't lie, the wok face reveal is legally tied to the Bargain Hunt episode, and that's why you can't IRL stream. That is also true. Am I planning on picking up a home shirt from a team while you're there? I was looking to get the Tokyo 23 non-league kit sorted, because they are like my team in Japan. They play in the 5th division. But their new kit has gone on pre-sale, like this week. And they can't guarantee they only deliver to Japan. I can't physically go and buy a copy of the shirt. And also, they don't guarantee delivery within the dates of the trip that I'm in Japan. I'm kind of half tempted to message their social media being like, can you do anything? Hi, Jack. Has anyone ever told you look like Kirk Bevins, the dart ref? I can't say they have, but I'm going to take that as a compliment because he must be bloody good looking. Wait, Komotsu's absent. Where is he? Komotsu, where are you? He was seen leaving a bar in the early hours of the morning. It's the 3rd time he's done a mistake. Why are you out on the pisser? You're literally one of our best players and you're just pissed. I mean, he's got transfer interest in him, so maybe we have to let him go. All right, Kikui and you come. Kikui's been good. In Kikui, I trust. At least Kofi's back in the team. We've got our 6'7" beast. That's right, chat. He's 6'7" tall. I should end the stream. Right, Tokyo Verdy. Let's go. Wok is having a go in the chat. I'm not having it. My wife is bullying me. End the stream. Never! I probably should. Right. I would like to get to like a normal looking 4-2-3-1 at some point. TKV. What does that sound like? I don't know. That sounds like a restaurant to me. Do you want a TKV? I will say Tokyo Verdy, very good. I say very good is generous. They are one of the bigger teams in the division, who are a bit of a yo-yo team in recent years between J1 and J2. Then again, we were in J1 like 2 years ago. I mean, I say we. I wasn't here then. Wasn't my era. Wasn't my fault they went down. Right, Kikui, mate, you've been a bit of a hero on off the bench. That's the ball. Right, give it to Show. It's showtime. It's showtime. Okamura. Showtime. Penref, it's gotta be! Okay, you know what? Show has been awful so far, right, chap? He's meant to be one of the best players at the club. He's let me down. He's let himself down. I'm making him take the pen. He might only have 2 penalty taken. Do not care. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. This is going to define his legacy. Show Okamura. Do it for me. Don't be the no-show. Make it the show time. I thought he was going to miss it, I'll be honest. But come on. Come on. I don't even think this was necessarily a good penalty. Tokyo Verdy, more like Tokyo Merde. Verde's... Wait, is Verde green in French? No, that's Verde. Is Verde green in Italian or something? I know a lot of the Japanese football teams like take their names from Europe. I mean, presumably it does mean green. Is it Spanish? There you go. So you're telling me, chat, that actually Tokyo Merde wasn't actually that bad of a pun, really, was it? Works on many levels. Right, praise the players. We're a goal up. Oh, the shout cancelled the highlight. We love that. I assume that Jubilo means something. It doesn't sound very Japanese to me. There's a lot of team names that lay out. Oh, what chat? Masuda. He's so bad in goal. He makes me angry. He makes me angry. I feel like he's called for that as well because the defender moves out the way. I'm upset. He's the Onana of J2. That's not good, is it? Right, where is Kofi? We've got a 6'7" centre-back. There he is! He's hit the woodwork. Chat, just everything has to go to Kofi. Penref! No, you can't give them a free kick. The keeper was at the bar too. Yeah, he just turned up. He's still hungover, but he did turn up. That would make sense. Coimbra. Wide to Arai. I don't like this. Oh, what a save, keeper. He's like a bloody cat. Oh, why did the highlight not end? 30 seconds left of the half. Let's get in. At the break. I'm scared. Have they got a man called Ketamine? Oh no, Takamine. Was just out. They've had like 4 shots, so that's like an extra 3 off those chances. Oh, sorry, I had to nip back and ask if you brought Chris Bright. He didn't want to leave New Zealand. Neither did Weah. I brought George Weah to New Zealand and he's gone, you know what, this is nice, I'll stay here. There's way too many highlights on kickoff that are passes going straight out of play. Like, it happens quite often just straight from kickoff as well. I don't know if people have noticed that on the latest update. It's pretty bad. Right, let's bring in Hurricane. And also, Matsuki, you're not it. I really don't like the options I have here. I kind of want to bring in fresh legs, but the fresh legs are probably worse than the legs already on the pitch. I mean, we've got the better XG, but the penalty is definitely doing the heavy lifting there. Why can I not do a shout? Let me do another shout. Encourage. Yeah, it's the Japanese Harry Kane, everyone. Harry Kane. I mean, a draw here we would take. I'll win it, and it'd be robbery. I'll chat. I'm feeling greedy. I'm feeling greedy. You know what? What's that out of possession shape? 2 centre attacking mids. I'm greedy. I'm going to greed it. Instructions, fullbacks, play wider. And down the flanks. I'm getting greedy. So I think not speaking the language is helping or hindering your touchline shouts. I honestly don't think it makes a difference. Go attacking. We're going to win it, chat, in the last minute. We're going to win it in the last minute. I've seen the future. I've seen the future. It's not happening. Great point. We'll take it. Am I unbeaten? Am I unbeaten? I think we're unbeaten. I don't think we've lost yet. Look at that. Oh, we'll take that. And that is our last game now. I thought there was another game before the big break, but there's just not. That's us done. What a good for half. We end the half of the season 2 points clear of Nara, but we were in 19th when we started. And we've just taken on Tokyo Verdy and Sagantosu. So we've got those difficult games over and done with. I assume we've already played them once. Yeah, we have. Oh, chat, we have Omiya Ardija to play with their old badge that I miss. Right, the next transfer window is at the end of January is when it opens. But the next game isn't until after that point. I assume the players get a bit of a break here. Now, I need players... Is there a way I can filter out players that are non-foreign specifically, chat? Or do I have to, like, go, is Japanese or is nationality Thai? I guess I'd probably have to do that. How can I add an or? Oh. Chat, why is it a slider for and or? There's so many things about this game that just make me cross. I need to get in some Japanese players. Haruki Arai. Left midfielder. I don't really need left midfielders. There's a goalie here. Riku Terakado. Already has better aerial ability than our current goalie. But he's not playing in the division we're already in. It's not great, is it? MK Gamma Ray, dude, 54 months. I hope you're well, mate. Thank you, thank you. If I just look at players sort of by rep. Ayukawa. He's playing in J3. Who's the top goal scorer in the division below us? This guy. Osamu Shimada. He plays for Owaki. I mean, he does not look bad, right? I'm not going crazy. For an 18-year-old, like, non-foreign player. We'll get the scout report. Oh, he wants to join us. So we just signed the top goal scorer. I feel like that's kind of a realistic transfer. That's the kind of deal that happens a lot in Japan. Where you'll see players just move up and down like the pyramid kind of directly. Nick Schmidt we looked at before, but he's in on loan. Homer has the best average rating. I've got him scouted as well. I guess he's got a release clause with Tajigi City. Have Hollyhock got anyone good? Why is there so many left attacking mids? Also, did this guy used to play for Ventforet Kofu? No, he looked familiar. I'm not sure why. Was the guy I made a bid on wanted by someone, chat? Oh, he is. Oh, he's wanted by Cerezo Osaka, who are a top division team, and also Jeff. Jeff had one of the best away days ever when I did the away days in Japan. Yuta Kawai is another player who's listed as one of their key players. He's 18. He's wanted by the same teams. He looks very good too. Not good in the air, but I need defensive mids. Offers unacceptable. They've got an active relegation release clause of 500k. I've got... Chat, just as a reminder for people new around here, this team of Magic have got £9 million to spend. I can go bloody mental. Also, if you have noticed there's a lot of duplicate faces, I have got a plan to resolve that when it comes to our own players. Lee Bo Min. South Korean, he's wanted by... it's a K2 team. That's less exciting. How many seasons do I predict it'll take the Hexagon? It's so hard, I couldn't even give you a guess. I'd say 25 seasons should be doable. But so much of it comes down to, you know, like a bit of fortune as to what jobs you find when. Have Agalta Sendai got anyone worth picking up? Kobayashi. Not anything above the level I've already got. See, they have a goalie. He'd be a mad foreign goalie to pick up, would he not? I feel like he's way better than my current keeper. I could be mistaken. He might not be a bad idea. Megyo Laro. There are some players that have like Japanese and Brazilian nationality. He's fully eligible. Has he already taken it up? Oh, he's not taken it up yet. Can you take up Japanese nationality, mate, to free up the foreign player spot? Everyone would like that. Jack, if you've ever got enough time, make a long form away days vid from the Part to Prem series. I did a video that was like my top 10 away days, the first time I ever did away days. It didn't get any views. Which I know is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, it just wasn't very popular, sadly. If this guy wants to take up Japanese national... Shall I just say, I'll sign you if you become Japanese. I'm not sure if that's ethically, you know, but potentially a correct thing to say, shall we say. Has that guy still got a spreadsheet of all your away days? I don't think it's been maintained in a while, sadly. But the person who did that was the GOAT for doing it for as long as they did. I like the goalie that I've made an offer on, right? But if I can refrain from using a foreign player spot on a goalie, I probably should. There's only 221 goalies in the world that like could want to sign for me. That's a bit depressing, isn't it? I thought there'd be more Japanese goalies than that. The most valuable is this guy, which makes no sense because he's not very good. Did Vivarin get a new badge? I quite like the new Vivarin badge. I've not seen it before now. This guy's quite good, I think. He's not too slow. He's got very good jumping reach and at least half decent aerial reach. Okay handling. Pretty good reflexes if it's on the higher end. Okay one-on-ones. He's pretty solid. I will say, I don't know how I feel, and I know someone's going to make it sound like I racist there. I'm not being racist. Why are his eyes closed in his picture? Like, that can't be the best picture they have of him in the league. That can't be the picture that gets used on all the match day stuff. Like, he's literally got his eyes closed. Look how happy he is. I've never been that happy about anything. He looks like me when I open up a website in light mode and it's 2 AM and I get flashbanged by it. Vision 1. What was his vision? We don't actually know, do we? Okay, Yuta Kawai, I really like the look of. FC Tokyo won him. There's loads of J1 teams that won him. So I might throw a bit of money at this guy. The window's not open, so I'm hoping those teams won't make a bid. He does want a minimum release clause to teams in a higher division, so there's definitely going to be a pressure on us to get promoted quickly with him. But I think he'd be a very good signing. They can't have him back on loan, I'm sorry. Nakano. I think Nakano's good. He's played 16 games in J1. He's not played very well in J1. I mean, worst case scenario, he's a backup goalie for us, but he wants to be an important player, so I'm going to assume he's going to be good. Which is always a dangerous assumption to make. I don't like all these top division promotional wage rises, but we definitely have the money here that I'm just going to have to eat them up. See, this guy is probably a better goalie, but do I want to use the foreign player slot? He dreads big matches and he's inconsistent. And he wants a £500,000 release clause to higher divisions. And he's foreign. I think I'm just going to go with Nakano. Even if Nakano's bad, I would just make him the backup, even though I've promised he'll be a first-team player. I'm hoping I can pick up Osamu Shimada here. He's the top goal scorer in the division below us. And he is very young. I'm going to try and get him locked on a long-term deal, I think, as well here. Wasn't meant to remove and exclude that. That was meant to be non-negotiable. I don't mind throwing a bit more money at this guy as well. Okay. If we get that deal done for Shimada, I'll be very happy. I don't even know if he's good or not, but he's the top goal scorer in the division below us and he's 18. Okay, we've signed a physio as well. I've got my staff set to sign all the reserve staff for us and stuff. I hope that's not an error. I'm going to trust that they'll do a good job. Someone asked, who have I signed? I've got mental signing players. I'll be completely honest. The transfer window isn't even open until the end of January. We're just trying to get deals done early. So far, the signings we've made are Daniele Quieto. I just don't know how to say this guy's name. Venezuela International. That's all you need to know. Then we've got Ethan Williams, who was released by Manchester United for a right attacking mid option. And then Noah Mbama, who I think is going to be playing with Kato. I think Mbama and Kato as a duo defensive mid is actually really, really good. Where are we? I mean, it puts into perspective how good Mbama is, that Kato's been one of our best performers early doors. So our shape is going to be changing now, because our shape is basically going to go to a lot more of a, I think, a traditional shape. I'm not 100% sure what shape out of possession I'm going to go with yet. But we're going to have Quieto, Williams, and then Bama in the team there. I mean, that already looks way better to me. Like, there is a bit of balance to this midfield, and there's, like, some proper quality in the team now. I'm hoping that young striker we're picking up from Milwaukee's as good as I'm hoping he's going to be. Nakano set to sign. Chat, I've not scouted him. But, you know what? I just like his picture. He can't be worse than our other keeper. I'm signing him. I could wait for the full scout report. There's 2 months till the window is, like, in full swing. I'm buying him now. He'll join us on the 31st of January. He looks pretty good, actually. 18 to 20 jumping reach. Maybe wish his one-on-ones and reflexes were a tiny bit higher, and his mentals aren't great, but actually, decent agility. Could have decent acceleration as well. Good keeper. Good keeper. I think Noah might have been a bit of a wonder kid. I love his picture. That's a new goalie for us. So happy about that. I've not got any defenders coming in. Do Wacky have a young defender? Is this a custom skin? The only thing custom about this skin is the player profile screen. And it's just, if you search FM26 Polygon mod, I think it will be the top result. The thing I need now, chat, is centre-backs. There's three of the top 4 teams here, I'm pretty sure, are in J1 in the last 5 years, and they've all just tanked it down the league. I mean, he's not bad, but 8 jumping reach. Don't love it. The weird thing with this team, right, that we've inherited is this team has lost a load of senior players and then not replaced them and then just brought in a load of the youth players up. Ideally, I want to be demoting a lot of these youth players back down. Are we looking at key power again? No, we got a key power sorted. I'm not falling for that again. Hiroshi Iwasaki plays at FC Osaka. I mean, he is not a bad little centre-back. He's literally better than what I have. Which isn't necessarily saying a great deal. Who was in the J3 team of the year centre-back? And Duke we looked at before, and then this guy, who I literally just looked at. Have I checked the national team? Yeah, we have had a little look at the national team. There's not really anyone there. Akimoto, by the way, is in the Media Dream 11 at left back. He also plays for Owaki. Chat, should I feel bad for Owaki? They got relegated last year from J2, the division we're in, and I'm literally just stealing all their best young players. They want me to pay a release clause. You know what? I'll pay it. How much money am I spending on their players here? Tell you what, they're making 1.5 million off me. I mean, it's nowhere near using up our actual budget. Shouldn't have got relegated. I love the ruthlessness, Chris. I'm there going, should I feel bad? You know, I'm stealing all their best players and shouldn't have got relegated, should they? Wow, his wage demands are crazy high. Like, really, really high. That kind of makes me think he must be really good. But it might also be to do with all the J1 interest in him. I'm going to remove and exclude the release clause. He doesn't like me. He wants so much money. Why do you want so much, mate? Part of me feels like he must be unreal because of how much he's asking for. Is that a dangerous precedent to, like, set? I mean, he's not going to have, like, elite dribbling or crossing. But I just kind of assume... I mean, I don't really have a good left wing back anyway. But just based on the teams that are interested in the amount he's asking for, I'm just kind of assuming he must be good. Like, some of the biggest teams in Japan want him. FC Tokyo wants him. Yokohama F. Marinos want him as well. I mean, he's definitely a bit of a punt, this one. I should probably rejig some money into the wage budget, but I mean, it is absolutely fine. The money we have is silly at the moment. You know what, chat? You're right. If we get fired, right, I'm giving Iwata all this money for their golden generation. If we get fired, I'll just go spend that money. I'll go to them. I just bought the final game of the season. If we win, we got automatic promotion against the local rival. As a result, the local rival got automatic promotion and then bottled the player final. I am fine. The thing is, right, it's the lows like that make the highs the sweeter in Football Manager. When you get promoted and your rivals go straight back down, you can wave at them as you go by. Okay. For how good the youth players already at the team are, that is a very underwhelming youth preview, isn't it? I'm literally just plucking apart Iwaki's team. But it's fine. Okay, chat. Shimada is signing for us. Okay, this is very nerdy, but isn't Shimada the name that isn't that like the family name of Hanzo and Genji in Overwatch? I know, chat. I'll push up my glasses. That's law right there. I know the law. Get him in. Top goal scorer in the division below us, and he's 18. How good is he? How good is he? That's the centre mid, isn't it? Oh, the centre mid's joining us too. Shimada. Oh, we still don't know how good he is. I mean, physicals look elite. The technicals are a little lower than I wanted them to be. I'm not going to lie. Heading home from a concert, what have I missed? Okay, firstly, CJ House, what concert have you gone to see? You can't drop that and not tell us. We've just got mental siding players. I still don't have a centre-back. Also, I forgot about all the players we had on trial. I feel like if you're 18 and playing and the top goal scorer in the league below, like even if you don't really develop, you've probably got some resale value. Okay, let's have a look at the centre mid that we agreed to sign. Kawaii. I mean, 15 to 18 off the ball with 17 vision and 14 passing. He's unreal. He is dirty. I wish he was a bit better at his dribbling. But, oh. Okay, maybe a few too many noises there. He looks very good. Are we signing Akimoto as well to complete the Trinity? I think we are. I'm very sorry to Iwata. This guy is going to be the highest earner of the lot. But he's also the one that had the biggest teams interested in him. I've got mental, chat. I've got mental. I've just stolen Iwata's golden generation. I love the fact that as soon as a player agrees to sign for you, it's like, here's how good they actually are, and you realise your mistake. He's solid. He's not as good as I was hoping he was going to be, I'm going to be honest. But he is 19, and he has got 5-star potential. And he can play left-back, and I need a left-back. Has the Yamaha money gone to my head? Quite possibly. Of all the signings, that might be the one I'm least happy with, the left-back. But I don't know. We're in a situation where we can take the odd punt. The players don't join us for another month, by the way. I still feel like a centre-back would be nice. Iwata's golden generation. It clearly says they play for Jubilo Iwata, so it's now our golden generation. Is that how it works? Look at me, I'm the golden generation now. Have we finished scouting the goalie? Not quite. In fact, we never even hit scout on him. We just signed him because his picture was funny. I'm not sure that's good logic for signing players, but who am I to judge? I think the striker's actually pretty good, you know, chat. He's awful in the air. But the more I'm looking at him, the more I'm thinking, actually, with the ball at your feet, you're, like, very, very good. Maybe wish he's a bit stronger, but he's quick. What players have contracts expiring for me? Oh my word, there's actually quite a few here. None of them are in the starting 11. But Sada is one of them. Have I not been using Sada? Sada looks pretty good. Oh, he has a contract extension. Panic over. I kind of want to keep Hurricane around just because I like the idea of calling him Chat, if I set a nickname on Hurricane to make him look like Harry Kane, but the Japanese version, is that acceptable? But if we just... Can we not tell anyone it's a nickname? And just anyone who comes in, we pretend that's his actual name. He only wants to be a fringe player. Life's good. Hurricane. It's an elite name, isn't it, really, for the striker? Kukui as well. Kukui's not awful either. How much is he on at the moment? 4K. He's willing to take a wage drop. Is he okay? Fair enough. I'm pleasantly surprised at how many players are willing to renew their contracts at the club, despite the fact, you know, we're not safe by any means. Hattori is a decent little left back. I know we've just signed a new left back. I could train Hattori to play right back, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, I've made him very upset there. Never mind. Move on. Right. The transfer window opens on the 31st of January. The first game is on the 10th of Feb. Part of me wants to rush to get to the 31st of January tonight, chat, but actually, it might be just sensible to... This guy's good. There's no way I can sign him, though, is there? No. It might be sensible to wrap things up here, just because I think it's better to try and sign players before the transfer window opens. I feel like the AI has a weird bias to only try and sign players once the window opens, and so in this kind of situation here, if you can try and sign players now... Like, the AI teams aren't really contesting you for any bids that you put in. If that makes sense. Also, it's hilarious how many duplicate regen faces there are with the use pre-generated faces setting in game. I might flag that with someone at SI and see if they're aware. Because it's not a great look when there's just like 10 of the same face. I feel like I should be looking at players. In the same way we came across those guys at Iwaki, I feel like I should be looking for more like that. I kind of assume there's got to be some more absolute ballers in the division below us that I'm just not aware of. Like this guy, although he's on loan from Sanfrecce Hiroshima, so probably not an option. There's something quite therapeutic about this part of a Football Manager save game. I don't know if anyone agrees. I feel like when you just, you know, you're sorting out your transfers, you're pretty chill. Like, you're kind of just talking aloud to yourself. Well, if you're a streamer, you're talking aloud to yourself through your thought process. Maybe if you're, you know, not a streamer, that is a bit weirder to talk through stuff. But it's just quite relaxing. It's shopping therapy. I don't even feel like we've done that much shopping today, though, really. Umetsu. I mean, Umetsu. Sorry, should get his name right. He's not actually a bad backup right back. But he's going to turn 19 kind of soon, and he's a little way off the first team. I would like to get a bit more experience, but it's difficult to find the right players. There is only 9 players transfer listed who are 21 to 25 years old and Japanese or Thai. Kosei Okazawa? I mean, he's actually not an awful defensive midfielder. If I wanted to get in like another body there. This guy plays for Central Coast Mariners in Australia. He actually had a good goal scoring record in J3, but he's not really played at all in Oz. Also 5 to 11 finishing on a striker. No thank you. No thank you. I'm not convinced by any of these players here. Oh yeah, chat. That's something to remind me of tomorrow. But yes, you are correct. I need to remember to recall that guy who was out on loan. Chat, that's your mission for tomorrow's stream. Okay, there's a lot of older players who are available who are transfer listed, including Hiroki Abe. He's got international caps. Look at this. He played for Barcelona. Wait, I know this guy. He was an absolute baller back in the day. He was like a proper Football Manager wonder kid, wasn't he? What happened to him? Can anyone remember this guy? He played for Barcelona's academy. He had really good potential in FM for a few years. I mean, he only wants to be a backup. He doesn't look that good. I bet he's had injury issues or something. Oh dear. Yeah, Now I see why he didn't fulfill his potential. Christ. Paul, that's a good idea, actually. We should ask about the coaching badges, shouldn't we? What happened to Auckland? We won the Oceanic Champions League and moved on with our lives. Let's see if I can get my new coaching badge. It'd be a good start to our time here if we could. I mean, there's the money here at the club for it. They've rejected it. Can I beg? They don't think it'll benefit the team right now. But it's like they're trying to upset me. It's the 1st of Jan now. Does that mean I can pre-approach players based in Europe? Who has a contract expiring in 6 months? Can you oh, you can approach to sign in Japan as well. I feel like I knew that, but I was doubting it. Oh, Vons. Who can remember bloody Vons? They play in the Kanto Division 1. So a lot of the players are Albert X Nagata. I assume that anyone who plays for the Yokohama F. Marinos is quite good, but he plays for their reserves. He doesn't look great either. Let's put age at most 25. I wonder if there's any Japanese players actually outside of Japan. Where are we? Club based, not in Japan. Okay, here's all the Japanese players with contracts expiring. Is this? Oh, this is who do want to join me. If I put not considered, yeah, okay. Funnily enough, none of the Japanese players playing abroad want to come back and play for me. Who would have thought? I mean, this guy plays for Antwerp. Aren't Antwerp good? He's played 7 games in the top division. I've just signed a new goalie. Should we sign another? I don't think he will want to join us. Were there other nationalities outside of Thai considered local? There were a few, but they're not nations that I think are very likely to have good players at all. Do any Southampton fans know Rento Takaoka? Is he good? He got 2 goals in the Premier League last year. He must be good. He doesn't want to join me. He wants to get promoted. Dream's dead. Can we rate the Thai national team? The Thai national team is full of players playing in the division above us. Sadly. Tampines. Oh, up to Tampines, by the way. One of the coolest stadiums in the world. Gonna say that now. They've got one of the... Their stadium is built into a shopping centre. There's another guy here playing in Belgium. He's a centre-back. He's not quick. But I do need a centre-back. Seiji Kimura. He doesn't want to talk to me if I approach to sign him, but if I just try and sign him... Because he's leaving on a free at the end of the year anyway. Will he join me? Could sign someone from Dulwich Hamlet. Oh, no, it's not Dulwich Hamlet. It's Dulwich Hill. Completely different team. Probably further down the pyramid. Apparently Rento's available for loan. He's in the final year of his contract. So I try and loan him for 6 months with a view to then just sign him on a free at the end of the loan. And if it doesn't work out, I'm only paying him £2,000 a week. You're allowed to register 99 players for the league. It's just the 4 foreign players in the match squad limit. So there's actually no harm in signing a load of players and then not using them other than the finances. Is this the bit of FM I enjoy the most? I like the team building and planning stuff. I do think it's quite fun. I don't know if it's the bit I enjoy the most. I actually think at the moment, the thing that I'm enjoying the most this year in FM is the tactics. I think the new tactic system is really, really good. Just looking at other players that might be interested in a return to Japan. There's a lot of goalies, actually. Leo Kakubo plays for Palermo. He's not bad. He might be very good, but I don't need a goalie. We'll see if Rento's any good. If I get Rento in, that'd be nice. There's a 17-year-old here playing for Buriram United. Has he got youth caps? I can't remember where you can see youth caps. I don't think he has got any for Thailand. Okay, the goalie playing in Belgium doesn't want to talk to me. I did think that might happen. Rento loan offer accepted. I've said he'll be an important player. He better be good. Not clicking on the caps. If you click on the caps... actually, maybe clicking on the caps does work. I always tell myself that clicking on it doesn't work. Oh, yeah, it does show the youth caps. I'm so conditioned to seeing the youth caps here, so when I don't see them, I don't click on it anymore. Let's have a look. Does he have youth caps? He does have under 23 caps. He might be great. He's probably awful. There is a guy here who plays a Buriram, but I've already asked about his interest, and he had no interest in joining me. I mean, he's playing in the Asian Champions League, so why would he come? I'm just going to trust that whoever's in charge of signing the staff is doing a good job for us, because I can't be bothered. Issue with Hattori. He feels like he's underpaid. Mate, I gave you a new contract and you literally turned it down. Okay, you know what? I'll give him a new contract. It's not like the 19-year-old's asking for an outrageous amount. I say that. It's not cheap. I'm going to train him to play right back as well. Don't think he'll ever be good enough to be our starter, but as a versatile backup, he could be pretty nice. I should have sent him home. Nakamura, you're ill, mate. Go home. How many seasons do I think it'll take to win the Shampoo? This could be one of the harder ones, just because I'm going to have to take on the Middle Eastern teams in the final. And they have a lot more money than me. But it could be quick, it could be long. It's really hard to tell. I kind of fancy doing it with this team. I think this team can make it to the Champions League in like 3 or 4 seasons. I feel like we had a pretty good first 5 games in charge. We got, well, how many points did we get? 2 wins, 3 draws. I feel like 9 points in 5 isn't too bad. I mean, it will keep us safe, won't it? I am hoping that with all these signings we're making, we're just going to go up a level in the second half of the season. I think we're a bit too far away from the playoffs to chase it, but mid-table would be nice. I really like the guys we've signed from Iwaki, though. I think these guys are going to be really, really good. I know Shimada's finishing is not the best, but he's so quick. With really good dribbling. Kawaii here looks mad, by the way. Such a good centre mid. I'm actually wondering, how does he compare with Vegeta? Oh, chat, I've got to find him in this list. Where is Kawaii? There he is, he's at the bottom. I mean, he is better than Vegeta, isn't he? Well, yeah, some absolute ballers in this team. I think we'll go for like another 10 minutes, chat. I'd like to get to the end of Jan, just for the transfer window to open, but I'm not going to rush to it. But I have got to edit tomorrow's Park to Prem video still, so I don't want to be ending too late. Last couple of nights, I've been heading to bed at like 2:30 in the morning, which I feel a bit bad waking up the wife. She says she doesn't mind. Like, she's quite a light sleeper anyway. But I don't feel great about it. But also, the dog doesn't have a concept of time. Funnily enough, yeah, that's right, chat. The 9-month-old puppy doesn't understand that I've come to bed late and he's waking me up early. I realised that with my working day, I basically work like just odd hours, especially at the moment where we've got a bit of a rhythm with streaming again. Like, I start streaming at, 8 o'clock, and I'll probably be in bed by like 2 a.m. So I've done like a 6-hour shift just after I've eaten my evening meal. I said I was going to stream tomorrow. I'm wondering if I should just spend the evening with the wife, because we have streamed 3 days in a row. Or maybe I'll just take the weekend off. You know what? I think I'll have the weekend off streaming, but we'll stream tomorrow night. I'm just thinking aloud. I hope that's fine. Could I edit in the morning? I hate leaving things to the last minute. I'd rather just get it. I know, chat, just to be clear, fully appreciate the irony of what I've just said there. But editing in the morning means there's no wiggle room if I have software issues or if the internet's messing up. Whereas usually I can go to bed knowing the video's uploaded, and even if I have to sort out the thumbnail in the morning, like, you know, the time-consuming bit is done. There is loads of very highly rated free agents here. I don't know how many of them are worth going for. I mean, Freddie and Bemba. Where are you playing? I've never heard of this guy, but he's got a HD photo. He's at Charleroi. Chat, is it just me who, with the face pack, like if you use the mega pack face pack, I kind of judge if a player could be good by the quality of their photo? Like, it might sound really stupid. I just think if someone has a HD photo, they must be quite good. Video editing stream, it'd be very boring, chat. I'll be honest. I'd be sat in silence. I know there are some guys who like to do it, like some creators. It's just not really for me. I think it would just make me take longer editing and not be very entertaining to watch, and it's not a great combo. This guy, chat, he looks very good. Why am I only just finding out about this guy now? Kikaru Aiba. 15 finishing, 14 he looks good, does he not? Like, even if these are all on the lower end of things, I guess his composure's going to be low, potentially. He doesn't look bad. He's wanted by Yokohama F. Marinos, who are one of the biggest teams in the country. I feel like this is the kind of player that I should just be making a move for, given the budgets that we have. Because I feel like he's got big resale value. He looks great. He looks really good. I wanted to get into some older players, but I feel like the older established J2 players I can't afford. He wants to be a star player. Am I about to sign another crazy striker and have a nightmare fitting them all in the team? Quite possibly. You can have a relegation release clause of $250,000. If we go down, I'm not going to be here to deal with the consequences. I'm not sure that's a good attitude to have. Contract extension after promotion, 2 years. Lock it in. I feel like someone like this who has a load of interest from like other J1 teams, I need to get the deal done before the window opens at the end of January, otherwise teams will make bids on him. Oh, I'm enjoying a bit of a chilled out stream. Sorry if it's a bit low energy. I feel like the chat's nice and slow. I feel like people are mellow with me today. The race to sign Iber heats up. Ah, okay, people made bids for him. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. They've not bid as much as me, though. I might regret this. I'm throwing more money at him. I'm not paying him more than that, though. I don't really need another striker. Okay. Consadole Sapporo accepted all the bids on him. I'm hoping, actually, that because I've told him he's going to be a star player, he might choose me over the other teams, because he's definitely going to be more of a squad player for those other teams. I assume you in the Oceania Champions League. We did indeed. We played Solomon Warriors yesterday, and then we spent 6 months looking for a job. I think we're going to have a massive first team here, and I'm going to have a bit of a panic when I fire up the stream tomorrow and realise I need to sort through like who's good and who's not. It's basically going to be like a new team all over again. I've still not signed any centre-backs, have I? I was like, we need centre-backs. Narrator, he did not sign any centre-backs. Also, I've got too many players appearing here that it's not properly filtering, which is a bit annoying. Nationality is Japanese. Does that help? Yes. Tatsuya Tabira. He's actually quite good. He's cheap as well. He's not like a good ball player by any means, but he's just a good defender. Left-footed centre-back as well. He might be worth a punt. He's not great, but for the price, if he's happy to be a backup, he wants to be a star player. That makes it more difficult. Maki Eiro here. This guy plays for Tokyo Verdy, who are top of our league. He's only 19. Free composure. I don't love, but he's got a lot of other stuff to like. He's never played for the national youth team. It's mad how stat Japan's regens are. Aoki's okay. You could say he's okay. That's awful. Move on. It's not even good. It doesn't even make sense. I don't really like any of these guys. I'm good about missing out on the Champions League final with my YAC Bordeaux team for the second year in a row, but certainly finally get there next season. I hate that feeling where you're desperately just trying to make that final step up. It can feel like you're so close yet so far. Is Ken Fukuoka better as a centre-back? This guy's not even playing in J3 for Albirex Niigata. He's with their reserves. Do I have the transfer room ad for centre-backs? I don't. I mean, maybe I should set it up. It's a bit weird, right? Because I can only sign Japanese players. So the actual pool of players who are good enough isn't that massive. But I could create a requirement, I guess. The thing is, you can't specifically say, right, only from Japan. So I don't think I feel like I'd get a load of players I can't sign. I actually don't think it's worth using it in this instance. I think it just based on a situation. I mean, so the way it does, but the way this league works is you can actually have registered as many foreign players as you want. It's just the match squad can only have 4 foreign players. And I'm 99.9% sure the transfer room isn't smart enough to, like, know that context is there. It's not like it's a registration limit I'm up against, sadly. When do I expect to hear any news on FM27? Wow, okay, that's a question. In August, probably. I do have another foreign player spot. I'm just not sure centre-back is the position to spend it on. You know what? Let's just scout a load of these older players. It's always dangerous to be like, just sort the players by value. The players who have high value must be the good ones. That's what I tell myself. Definitely doesn't always work out like that. I don't know what position to use out of a foreign player slot on. I also think we're going to go from not having any strikers to having, well, I said not having any. Our current striker's actually not that bad. Oh, Harry Kane is ill. Send him home. Gosh, the sentence "send him home" is awful with no context. But yeah, at the moment, we've actually not got that many good striking options. Like, our best option is Tsuyoshi Ogashiwa, who's okay, but he's 30, he's declining a bit. But we've got a good young one joining. I'm hoping we might get the other guy, even though there's some big teams that have made bids, purely because of the squad status I'm offering him. How did the broke Korean team end up doing? You know what? I haven't checked. Chat, shall we see what happened to the team? Can anyone remember what the team was called? Also, last time I clicked on them, it crashed, didn't it? Can you remember yesterday? Let's save up just to be safe. They're not in the top divisions. They didn't get promoted. They are still in K2. Last season, they finished 4th. They finished 4th on 83 points. Is this broken? I'm confused. The points don't make sense. It does. You know what? I'm just going to leave. I'm scared. Did I sign my old striker from Auckland? I didn't, just because of the foreign player rules. Oh, chat, Iba's signing for us. Wow, he's good. He's really fucking good. He's better than the other striker that I've already signed. That's awkward, isn't it? I mean, Shimada will have like a little friend to play football with. What system can I play with a left attacking mid, a right attacking mid, a centre attacking mid, and 2 strikers? 800k. That is not cheap, but he's definitely worth it. He's very, very good. Both of them have 2 jumping reach. I should probably put low crossing on with my team, I'm realising. Because, I hate to say it, we don't have big boys. (4-4-2) wouldn't be bad, but I have a really good centre attacking mid. I could lose Kato. Absolutely not. Koji Kato. Right, game on a new deal. He wants a minimum release clause. Oh, okay. Chat, how much am I paying Koji Kato? Homegrown at club, hometown hero. Oh, he's got a contract extension of a year. We don't need to give him a new deal. Ignore that. So, apologies to the agent. 2-4-4. That would be a bold move, wouldn't it? I feel like we've done some pretty good transfer business so far. I feel like we've identified some pretty good young players, like in the division below. I feel like signing the top goal scorer in the division below in Shimada is a sensible signing. And Iber here, he's actually got 6 goals in 19 games. He's played 19 games in our division for Contadole Sapporo. Like, they're not a bad little team. Like, getting him is quite the coup. How are our wingers? We've just spent a load of money on good wingers. So I am bound to wingers. I mean, my best players are wingers. Also, Kimotsu's the guy who's out clubbing, isn't he? Kamiya, I can recall from loan. Kamiya's really good as well. I'm going to have to play with a centre attacking mid, I think. Why can't I recall him from his loan? Oh, because the window doesn't open for another week. Right, chat. The window opens in a week. I think I'm going to leave things here for today. I might fix some of the duplicate face stuff off stream. So if a few players' faces change, that's what's happening there. But I just feel like I don't want to rush to the 31st for the sake of it. There's still a week of the window open. I probably need to try and find a centre-back or 2 if I can. And I might even do a little bit of just squad sorting off camera in terms of just demoting some of the youth players back down to the under-21s. Because our senior team is going to be a little bit large once all these new players sign for us. But you know what? I'm pretty excited by the players we've got. Also, we've got Rento. I don't know if I need Rento. I definitely... Chat, I could probably cancel this signing, can't I? You know what? Wait, did he turn me down anyway? Oh, no, he's joining up. Shit. Okay, Southampton aren't going to be happy with me because he ain't getting the football I promised, but it's only £2,000 a week on a loan. No one lets Southampton know that I've just signed a couple of much better strikers. Anyway, chat, I'm going to leave things there for today. Really, really enjoyed the stream today. A bit of a chilled out, laid back one, especially once we got to the transfer window. But we're looking good. Also, MT Games, mate, thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member. I say thank you. You've been a YouTube channel member for 20 months, but I appreciate you, mate. Apologies, that did not pop up right away for me. Right. Sorry to Rento, you're probably not playing very much for us. But you know what? We've got a good little team. We've got a new goalie. We've got a new left back who might not be very good. We'll see how good he actually is. But other than that, everything's fine. We will be live tomorrow night. It will probably be tomorrow kind of 9 p.m. UK time, a little later than we started today. Hopefully I see you guys for that. Hopefully you check out today's Part to Prem if you haven't seen it already. And besides all that, we'll leave things there. I'll love you. I'll leave you. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday. Back tomorrow with more.